Now you're what?
Now I'm live?
I think so.
Think so.
It's gonna take a second to
Hi,
fully.
it's me. That's gonna be hard to look at because there's such a delay for me. All right.
Well, don't
What
look
do
at the
we
stream
want to
then.
be? Do we want to be dead, undead, a witch, fairy, werewolf, or human? I think it's simply human. Vanessa Forsen? Uh, Fatima Baca. All right, we're Fatima Baca.
Perfect.
It's just
I don't really care about looks.
um you I put these right here.
Yeah, sure. Are you gonna be participating in this?
Yeah, if someone donates hot sauce.
Well, no. Are you gonna be participating with me because it's weird just playing alone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm watching over here.
We're gonna be rootin' tootin' cowboy.
Alright. I think.
None of this matters.
Let me see what audio this is playing out
Other
of.
than being a rootin' tootin' cowboy. That's our goal today.
Hear me now.
Our goal is to be a rootin' tootin' cowboy. It's not about fashion sense, it's about being a rootin' tootin' cowboy. We're playing Red Dead Redemption. I think this fits. This fits with Red Dead.
Rafia.
Rootin' tootin' cowboy.
Snar. Kushna.
Sheep? Sheep that's close enough to cows.
Sulava Hufa.
Athletic. Only thinking about horses. Swimsuit.
Suzu.
Alright. We're gonna switch.
Dak.
Personality. Alright. Does chat have any particular preference for personality? What? Oh, well, we have to have equestrian because it's a rootin' tootin' cowboy. They love being outdoors. Probably. We're gonna add neurotic because they're not living in the cowboy age. So they're probably a little bit sad about that. God, the music is so
I look
loud
like
in
a
my
mess.
ears. No matter what
I look
setting
like
I
a
put it
mess.
on, it's unbearable.
That's okay.
Huh?
Yeah.
Alright. I gotta get all the audio set up working properly. Because we can hear you and we can hear us on the stream.
Okay.
But I can't hear you through Discord. So, like, the stream, it's working fine.
Yeah, I might have to mute the music because I cannot hear anything else. Athletic.
Oh, that's fine.
We're gonna be brave because we're rootin' tootin' cowboy. Yeah, we'll be a jockey because that's close enough to being a rootin' tootin' cowboy. Where's beans? Chili con carne is very close to beans. Yeah, I was right. Chili is beans. Is any None of that matters.
You just look like a black
None of this.
blob.
Oh, well, that's my birthday. All right. Any other characters? We're gonna have another sim, but they're completely random, and I have no control over them. Yeah, that's just him. Yep. Didn't even read that. Yep.
No, I'm good. Thank you very much.
Cheesesteak was pretty good. Sure.
Pizza.
Alright, that's the Baca residence. Edit relationship. What's the relationship? They don't have a relationship. They're complete strangers. Yeah, no, they're just housemates. That's a random guy. Well, hello, Freya. You can't see her, but she's on my desk.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Oh. Hello. I don't know if you can hear me. Oh, hold on.
Video on stream is gone.
It's back. That was my bad. Did over here, if anything, so.
There you are, sir.
No, we're not playing a tutorial.
You did not just put something on that pizza.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh, you're insane.
The controls.
Brooke's putting hot sauce on pizza. That's absolutely.
Well, no. She put the last dab on her pizza.
What
That's
is
what
the
I
problem?
said.
I just want to try it.
I did that yesterday.
I'm curious.
I'm just getting
Curiosity
used to
killed the cat.
controls.
Did you know that?
Well, good thing I'm not a cat.
So apparently The Sims 4, I looked up when it came out, and it came out in 2014. And I've been playing The Sims 3 for about the same amount of time as The Sims 4 has been out. So I've been getting ads for Sims 4 as long as I've been playing Sims 3.
So,
And I've started playing
Taking
Sims
care of
3
us?
like a few years ago, but...
When you talk right
Or Sims 4 a few years ago.
Logan doesn't
What
know
is my...
anything.
What is my... goal?
Sims 5? Well, I don't know if it's called The Sims 5, but The Sims 5 is
There is
releasing
no Sims 5.
sometime in the next... I don't know, it's been announced. I don't think they actually even gave like a release window yet on it.
Dope.
Hmm.
I don't think I've ever played a Sims game.
I don't think you'd like it, Logan.
It
Well,
would be too boring. I don't know if there's enough for me there.
I mean, there is a lot, but it like takes.
yeah, you definitely
it can take
need,
a lot of work to get to certain
expansions.
Yeah, no thanks.
It's not a finished game. And, Michael... Never mind. I have The Sims 4.
Oh, no, I can't hear her at all. Oh, hey, we gotta change it from Spire. Oh, okay.
Where'd Hannah go? When was the last time Hannah chatted? Like 1? Like, if we don't have Hannah, who's gonna be active in chat? Clean dishes. That sounds like a responsible thing to do, and I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think the goal is to burn the house down. So to burn the house down, I'm gonna need to take a nap. Right? Is that a... Oh, you took it out of... You were done? This isn't The Sims 2. Yeah, I'll eat the waffles. I'll eat the waffles.
Oh, there we go.
I don't need a nap. Wait. WASD works, right? Learn riding skill. Adopt a horse. Okay, we don't have enough money to adopt a horse. But that is the perfect reason to adopt a horse. When you don't have anything for it. Oh, build and buy mode are different. I forgot about that. Ooh. You need stuff for a horse. What are horses like? That, I guess. I don't need a car, so I can sell that, because I have a horse, right? Yeah, I don't need that, I have a horse. Yeah, Salt Lick.
Nope. We landed on nothing else.
That's all they need, right? That's all they need.
The last tab.
Let's see. I want to turn streams volume up, but not The Sims.
Stream volume?
Yeah, because I'm listening to it. It's a little bit delayed, but I'm able to hear it. It's the best way to be able to hear other people.
Huh?
Hmm.
Alright, well, I'm gonna grab a slice of pizza real fast.
Alright.
Also, can you hear us, Emily? Like,
Yes.
okay, cool. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I'll freak out.
Because what we're watching right now to gauge response, like the video that we're watching is the stream on the TV, so we're getting delayed video, but we're getting audio real time, so it's like... So, it's hard sometimes to tell because we don't see your lips move, but we hear something and we're not sure if you're referring to something that you're doing or...
This is fun. Yeah. I don't remember how to adopt a pet. I'm trying to...
Odate. Takub, love.
Yeah. I'll come and grab one here in a moment.
Do you think we can...
See,
I'm trying to think of what my goal should be, because if I don't have a goal, I'll get bored really fast.
I have a perfect goal for you.
What's my goal?
Your goal is to build one perfect room in the game, ignoring all of the other ones. Just put all of the money into making one room exactly right, and then everything else can look complete garbage.
What's a perfect room, though?
I have no idea what a perfect room is, but...
I'm gonna get the one with more problems. The horse. Yeah, it needs a lot of TLC. What's its name? It's Timothy. That's it. Alright. Yeah, we will make the perfect... Which room? Now, bathroom would be the best for my life, but that's a good decision, and I don't think I should do that. Bedroom's boring. Because
all the walls.
are we living outside like a rootin' tootin' cowboy under the stars?
Yeah, make the
That
perfect,
should be our goal.
yeah.
Let's
Perfect outdoor
live
space.
with only a horse and the bare necessities. All right. Bare necessities. Oh man, I'm trying to do this like it's Revit. Can you just destroy walls? My roommate's gonna hate me. Because this is what I'm doing. I should have bought an empty lot. Does this technically give me more funds than starting funds?
I have
Is
no
this
idea.
a speed running?
I have never played
speedrunning
The Sims
thing?
before.
Same.
Like any of them.
Why is the ground so dark?
Unless you count the My Sims games, like on the DS, like the weird Animal Crossing-esque games, I have never played a Sims game. Sim City, but I think that's a bit different.
Yeah, the Sims games for the DSs were interesting. I had like 3 of them. I only played one of them, which was Sims Animals. It was weird. You were a god and you just controlled a forest. You just like could pick up the little animals and like move them around.
Well,
It's
I'm not
very
even
different than
referring
any
to-
other Sims game.
it wasn't even like a mainline Sims is like not even like kind of. It was like all the characters were like super like you know those Funko Pop characters? All the characters looked like different types of those.
Yes. And they're actually in this game.
Oh man.
They're little figurines. You can collect them. Okay, my horse is coming soon. What do we need to live? We do need a toilet.
Oh, you just need a ditch to
Well,
you just need a hole in the ground.
I mean, that is what a cowboy would do, but I don't think that works functionally in this game.
I mean, you could trap them in a pool, and then they will eventually.
Make a pool. How's pool? How do pool?
Yeah. I actually don't know if that works, but I'm assuming.
You can't pee in the pool. I don't think you can pee in the pool. But Rootin' Tootin' Cowboy has a pool now. The thing about a toilet is that you're not going to be able to use it
Oh.
because it's not on a floor
Oh, and yeah.
and there's no privacy. So you need floor.
None of us on the couch here know how to play The Sims 3.
Yeah, we got a question. in
I
chat
barely
on
know how to play The Sims.
How to play Sims 3.
Yeah. And based off of Emily's current reaction to the game, we're not entirely sure she knows how to play The Sims 3.
I'm trying to make it entertaining, and so I'm trying to make it scuffed.
Well, and it's the entire game is about you living your life as a person and building.
How do you
like,
make
your
it?
dream house.
It must be against a wall.
Try not to.
The toilet must be again. I mean, that kind of makes sense, but also like.
Okay. We're making the bare minimum requirement for a human. They need a hygiene, so a sink. They're gonna wash in the sink.
I mean, that's what I do.
And they need a bed.
Logan, like a baby boy, washes himself in the sink every day.
this. All we need is a pool to eventually end our playthrough. And a horse.
Perfect.
And a bathroom with a bed.
Horses are cool.
Yep.
Except I'm actually terrified of horses. Yeah.
Set bed ownership
There aren't
to
many
me.
animals that should be bigger than I am. That's all I got.
Freya, you're on my
Don't
mouse.
like them. I mean, I've never been around one. Like, I like to look at them from afar.
Logan's not
but-
used to being smaller than anything around him.
Yeah, exactly.
Freya's on the keyboard,
Like Shaquille
and
O'Neal,
Freya's making it zoom.
terrifying.
Cat cam?
Cat cam would have to be Michael's cam.
Lift
Because it's
cat
a
up to
cam of
to
my
face
desk.
cam?
Yeah, you can lift the cat up.
Terrifying. Exactly.
Okay.
You know what really shouldn't exist? Pandas.
Pandas are awesome.
They're incapable of living on their own.
Well, so are koalas.
Exactly.
It's a cat.
Like if it's not capable of living, then
Cat cam.
I don't think I've ever actually seen your cat.
just
now
like
that
the
they've
guy
been
from the
grown up.
Lorax man, just gotta hit it with the let it die, let it die.
If you're gonna have if you're gonna have a conversation with Brooke, go sit over there.
He's not really. He's the one talking.
Yeah, I'm just talking. I'm talking about pandas.
That's a cat.
It's a cat.
Alright. I'm trying to keep the cat cam.
I haven't seen your cats grown up yet.
Yeah,
The
this
last
is
time
the
I saw
kitten.
a picture of your cats is when one of them was still small.
What's my horse?
That's
Timothy's having an issue where he can't walk. No interactions available with the horse. Is the horse stuck?
Up close? Yeah, actually.
Okay, is the horse stuck? Are you stuck?
There used to be a state park close to where my grandma lived, and we went there all
Oh,
the
Sims
time. They
3.
had
In The
owls,
Sims
and it
3,
was
you
really
could still
cool.
play
You could
as
get
the
real close
animals.
to 'em.
But the... What? It can't interact with anything. It can scratch its back. It can roll around and scratch its back.
Oh, it's okay. I'm kind of far away from the mic. Ugh.
I cannot interact with Timothy. Timothy cannot interact with Timothy.
Timothy is not real.
No interactions available. Winnie? Gallop around? Take a nap. Okay.
Oh, well, thank you.
She somehow has a thing where she's not interacting with him. Hold breath contest, that can't go wrong. Do it. Do it. Do I take away the ladder now?
Do you know that that the reason that ladders oftentimes hang outside of the pool like they do like that is because, legally speaking, and for safety reasons, you need to bond the pool to the ground, and like the part of it that is bound to the ground with a piece of metal cannot be fully submerged in the pool like it needs to. The reason that the ladders are made out of metal, they're in the pool, and then there's like a pole that goes into the ground is because it acts as a grounding rod. That way, if something touches the water, it doesn't electrocute you.
Oh.
Because otherwise the
Interesting.
water will just slowly build up charge, and then
So I can't just take a regular ladder and put it in the pool. First of all, that would float around, but
yeah, it's like no.
would it float?
I don't know.
Would like a ladder that you get from like that you just like, you know, those metal ladders you go put up Christmas lights with those. Can you put that in the pool and will it float slightly? I don't think it will, but for some reason in my imagination it is buoyant.
I don't know.
A plastic one would float.
Hi.
Okay. This is the thing about The Sims 3 is that you can explore the whole neighborhood and you can go to a house and you can do things without entering into a loading screen like you have to do in The Sims 4. The Sims 4 is really a terrible game. I'm gonna steal their food. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. What's wrong?
I'm checking my order.
Missing mother?
Twitch chat.
Oh, honey. Yeah, Marcus' favorite sleeping spot. Honey, I'm not able to take care of you. What am I supposed to do with Timothy Baca?
You're supposed to raise him as one of your own.
How? There's no way to interact with him. I bought these stuff for him and he doesn't care about it. He's just gonna die.
Oh, hi.
He's sad.
He wants the pizza, and he got upset that I moved the pizza as he was approaching.
He needs to provide hay. Okay. So hay. We need to buy hay for him. I love the build music because it's like a thinking music.
He's all about that pizza right now.
Oh no, my water.
No, you cannot have the pizza, bud. Palm is
Wet and wild water trough.
Oh,
Okay.
yes. Be angry and then set him on
Sir
fire.
Rick-a-Lot Jr. Pet rock. You can get a chicken coop.
I will pet you. You're a good kitty.
Oh, she's sleeping.
You want it?
She's sleeping. Sort by function. Oh, I'm a big dumb. I thought there's a whole thing for it. You know, Inferno Hoop. Selling my house and only living in this was the best thing I could have ever done.
yeah.
Because now I have, look how much money I have.
So much money to buy so few
Advanced water obstacle. How do I rotate that? Rotate.
Thank you.
You know what I've learned? I don't know how to play The Sims 3 anymore. I've played The Sims 4 for so long that I've forgotten how to play The Sims 3. Yeah, I'll buy that too. That just looks cool. And a ball. This is my horse's house. Yeah. Perfect. It's chaos, and I love it. Alright, Timothy. Timothy Chalamet? Jimothy? Did I really just call him Timothy and not Jimothy? I did. I had the idea his name is Jimothy, and then I just wrote Timothy, which is the correct thing to do.
Ooh, of course it is.
You can't. No interactions available. This horse is gonna die.
I think it's expecting you to have a house, and it has no idea what to do if you don't have one.
I have a house. Look, there's my house. There's my house. I have one wall, one floor, a bed, a sink, and a toilet, and that's all I need. Oh, I should probably get a fridge.
Yeah, you
He's
should probably
probably
get
wanting me
food.
to get a fridge. Bottle feed him. Bottle feed him. I can bottle feed him. We're gonna get a fridge as a
Are
treat.
you making a barbarian for D&D?
I think I might not do D&D.
I was gonna make a
Because I
barbarian,
have to be back at 7.
but then I decided
It's 4-minute drive.
I kept rolling for my race because I was like, I'm gonna roll for it because I have no preference, and I kept rolling halfling. And I was like, I can't make a halfling barbarian. Although that's funny. I'm gonna play a paladin, which I've never played before, but I figured lay on hands is useful, and all I have to do is hit things.
Yeah,
So.
Very true.
that's my
Yeah,
experience with
I
Paladin.
usually play a cleric or a druid, but you don't get wild shape until level 2, and that's the most fun thing you could do.
Well, characters will be level 2, so you do need to level up your character once.
Okay. I'll do that while Michael is, I'll do that while Michael's doing stuff in his thing.
Playing the greatest game of all time.
But yeah, I'm gonna play a halfling paladin who is a rootin' tootin' cowboy. I have it on the mind. I'm not a horse girl. I don't know why I'm acting like one. What did he just say to me? What did you say?
He said he's slouching.
He's upset.
Oh.
Oh, he
hi.
could die.
Oh, I know that. Meow.
Oh, look, my toilet matches my bed. Why do they have that? That's the same decal. Just really shrunken. They reused a decal for a toilet.
I mean, it looks quite beautiful.
It's a beautiful grandma toilet.
It almost looks like something they'd put on like China, like the plates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a fancy porcelain toilet. I need to delete Reddit. Oh, there's rubber duckies? Why rubber duckies? Royce? I don't care for you, Royce. Oh, that's perfect.
Oh boy. Can't wait.
Oh, she's upset because she can't use the bathroom. Because there's another
surprise.
person that can see her. Alright, maybe we should build walls. Maybe we should build walls. Maybe we should make a door. Maybe.
Or just leave her trapped in there forever.
Yep, never to leave again.
Am I not able to put a door here? That's unfortunate. I need to learn how to rotate. Okay, it's like, no. Okay, I will learn. Okay, what does a door need? What does a door need? There we go. It's supposed to just snap to the wall, but it wasn't, because there wasn't enough room. Alright, now you have privacy. Like that. Perfect. And a step. Unfinished room. It's dark. Fatigued. Having a blast. New stuff. Intrigued. I keep hearing this guy laugh, and it's creeping me out. Roy?
Oh, it's a wild Michael in the background.
What?
I wish he'd participate, but there's nothing to participate in.
Right.
He's...
What did you say about me?
Oh.
You're not creative.
Not me? No. I was talking to, I don't know who I was talking to.
Alright.
See, now I can play with him. Great. Yeah, I'm gonna praise him for being noisy. I'm a noisy horse. Sims 2 is when they were like, oh, you can kill people with the bull. Sims 3, you can't kill people with the bull. Because they just get up on the edge. No, you're gonna keep swimming. What does he think he's doing? Not swimming? Not on my watch. It's dark in there. That means... pipe function. Have a light. Cool. I don't even know if you have a ceiling. I'm just gonna meet their needs as they arise, and that's it. This should be fine now. Be friends with Jimothy Baka. I'm gonna chase my horse. That's the only seat he can eat his cereal at.
Oh no. That's where I eat my cereal.
That poor man.
Oh, poor man. He's just a random guy.
Random guy came to visit.
He's never gonna leave. Because he's part of my family? Yay. Did I ever steal the vegetables? Are those in my inventory? No. Right. Something important happened.
Pizza slices were big.
Why aren't you stealing? Why aren't you... Alright. Go here. No. Sweet. Go here. Run. That's not running. We don't need a car. We have a horse. Why are you in a car? No, we're gonna steal things. You can't get through?
Oh, I've never. I don't know.
When I say like it's just wings.
Alright, we're gonna visit this house and we're gonna steal their vegetables.
I haven't been to Chili's a whole lot, so I wouldn't know that.
No, I mean they're good. They're fine. But
Oh, okay.
it's one of those shadow brands that's on DoorDash.
I see.
It is just Chili's chicken.
Gotcha. That makes a lot more sense.
Was that a child? Yes, child. Invite the stranger in at 11 p.m. Very good idea. If she ever got to the door. Or are these the...
Emily, one of the chatters, Hannah, says hi.
Hi. Hi, Hannah. Now I can steal your vegetables. Yeah, I'm not doing so well. Yeah, this is what we're doing.
I brought this just, but like, you don't need it.
It's just so far to the right that it's not in my view.
Yeah.
Whew. My plan was to play Sims Medieval for mobile with an emulator, but that would require installing a virus. So that's not what we're doing today. It is a much funner game. It's basically dead media at this point. Like it's lost media. Unless you have like an iPod Touch with it on there, and it's gonna run really, really slowly at this age. But where's she going? She's going out. No. No, no, no. No? Okay. We're leaving?
Yeah. Oh, you know, I had that recently. It was really good.
I mean,
Yeah.
story is just Sierra Mist.
Yeah.
Sims
Is it just,
Medieval
did they rename it?
Yeah.
Oh.
was a RPG for like mobile game, but it was like different than The Sims. You were playing as one character, you only had one character, and you could like have like wizard battles and sword fights and like make potions, and it like had like a turn-based combat system. And it was really interesting and I loved it. And it's no, you can't get it. It's nothing like Sims Medieval for the PC. It's just gone. You can get Sims Medieval for the PC, but it's more like The Sims 2, and that's not good. I'm gonna pet the raccoon. Oh, it bit me. No, keep petting the raccoon. Oh, it bit you again? Watch the raccoon. Yeah, I'll watch the raccoon. I can't. Too tired right now to watch the raccoon. But it's my dream.
Okay. It did not look like they put a fork in this.
Oh, there's forks over there.
Yep. I'm gonna go steal one real quick.
I like how Brooke went to order pizza, so she did, and she was like, "Logan, do you want pizza?" And Logan was like, "Yeah, I want pizza." And then like 5 minutes later, he was like, "I'm gonna order myself some wings."
Well, there wasn't a whole lot of pizza left, and I was still hungry, but I didn't want to be that guy and take the last slice.
I ordered the cheese sticks for that reason.
You know what? She's petting this raccoon on her own.
I really wanted to try the wings.
I'm not in charge of this woman. She is petting the raccoon. She keeps getting bit by the raccoon. Can she die from a raccoon bite?
Maybe.
That'd be lovely. She just keeps... Alright, I have to send her home. She keeps getting bitten by a raccoon.
Is it good for
The guy that I've left alone is doing way better. He's doing way better than the character that I'm actually playing as.
Like, hey, if the computer is off to do its own things, where it only has a certain amount of things it can do because there's literally nothing else for it to do.
It'll take care of itself. What a lovely interaction. If I played normally like I normally do, this would be very boring. It's already very boring, but It'd be more boring because I would just be doing everything I'm supposed to be doing and taking care of them, and they'd just be living a normal life.
Go see how many enemies you can make with your neighbors.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat first. But you know what? Being stanky, perfect thing to do. Yeah, I am gonna make enemies. That is a good thing. Oh, I've lived in that house before. So it's empty. Ice cream. Buy ice cream treat. Yes. I believe if I eat cereal, I'm just gonna make the ice cream truck wait, and it'll just stay there. But it might not be true. They're out at the moment. Is that a wild? Oh, that's a wild horse. Get that horse. Let it sniff your hand. Sims 3 is crazy.
Just
What's
a
this?
random horse running around in the game.
Join criminal career. Yes, I'll do that. I'm doing whatever wherever the game takes me, and that game is taking me to ice cream and crime. I'm a simple man. Hmm.
$25 for an ice cream?
Yep. I don't understand the Sims economy. I really don't. Because it'll be like the same for like a dog food bowl.
It's expensive.
It's expensive.
The only thing interesting about Royce's life is his swimming.
That taxi appeared.
Socialize with a supernatural. A supernatural. Like, not like a vampire, just a supernatural, not a supernatural sim. I didn't know supernatural could be a noun.
Well, it was capitalized, so it's a proper noun.
So this,
It's just the name of hit show.
that wild horse has a braided tail,
And it says it doesn't like you.
and it doesn't like me. Oh, there's Freya taking a nap.
I like how the crime, just like the abandoned crime building is like this sci-fi door.
Who knows? I don't know. I've never joined the crime career in any of my playthroughs, ever. Because I've never been. I don't play bad Sims. I find it very hard to do because I don't like not being liked, even in games.
Well,
So
now's your chance to.
now's
start a
my
life of
chance
crime.
to live a life of crime. My mood and my athletics are bad. I also stink, and I need sleep. But I'm gonna socialize with this horse. And then I'm gonna go to this nice house. They're not here. They're not here. Yeah, I'll attend a writing class. I'm going wherever the game takes me. These people are rich, and probably by the time that my writing class is over, they might be home. And maybe I could, be a homewrecker.
Is that an
I could-
option in the game?
Yes. Look at these two. Enjoying life. This is what the game... No, they're not enjoying life. these are rich people. If I could get an in on this house, I could have this house. Maybe. Not likely. Practically impossible in this game. It would be more possible if it was The Sims 4, because Sims 4 is just the game on easy. It's easier. They basically just made it sandbox only.
Arna Nikaya Janzo. Laderna Viv. Benuefna. Malovna.
Ibraman.
Look at that nerd!
Work.
Oh my god.
Poor child.
I want to like make a sim just to bully that kid.
I want to bully him! Rude introduction.
So.
I forgot I was trying to be mean, and I gave his mom a friendly introduction. But now I have an in the house.
Yeah, you're living life
Loser.
of crime.
Loser!
Sneak
What
into
are
the
you,
house.
rich? You don't smell like garbage? What a loser!
Kivna. Malakta Zem.
Special.
I like how the
Equestrian.
kid's like, I'm a winner.
I'm gonna patronize the child.
Oh.
The worst thing an adult can do, patronize a child. Right? What's that stance? Look at this kid. He looks like I'm trying to get a good view, but he looks like an old man and a tiny child's that's an old man.
Well,
He's gonna look the same for his entire life.
Tabavi. Flanky.
I don't know if The Sims ever fell into the category of children quite literally were just the character models of the adults in the game shrunk down.
I'm gonna scare him. I'm gonna threaten him. I'm gonna insult his pants. What is he talking about? He's thinking about astronauts. We're gonna argue.
Turva. Plasto.
Honestly,
I'll be right back.
if this was The Sims 4, this meter would be an enemy at this point. It's so hard to gain any kind of relationship, whether it's bad or good, in The Sims 3. It takes forever. Will I get less stinky if I swim in their pool? I'm a fish. Oh, I can't swim in their pool and fish. Drowning? I'm drowning? What? Oh, don't do that. Oh, let's go to sleep. Well, let's stop drowning. I thought Sims eventually just collapsed from exhaustion, but she's still standing. She's got a full red bar and she's still standing. Did she just leave? Can I sleep on a park bench? Yes. Jimothy's doing great. I'd love to pet the raccoon, says Hosky. Hotchki. Yeah, me too. But they do carry rabies. My sim is rabid. Had a nice nap. I'm gonna have another nice nap. Oh, I'm gonna be invited inside? To this ugly pink house? Who thought that color was okay?
Baby John.
Are you gonna hang out on the couch while Michael plays Belgium?
I will, Chandler. I'll be here.
Follow-up question for Logan. Can I borrow your laptop to write D&D crap?
Yeah, of course. Cool.
No, I'm still on the couch.
You know, have you ever just like gone to a stranger's house and taken a bath at 2 a.m.?
No,
No one?
Use the restroom real quick and I'll get back.
Can I put Percy in jail for you? Okay. You want Percy in jail?
There's food, a litter box, and water in there. So she's not having any of that when she's out here.
I know, but I
To be Yixer.
gotta give her some time around people, you know, before we lock her up again the whole night. Hi, Percy.
It may be easier over night, I don't know. It's just gonna be you and her.
It's actually, see, you'd think it would be, but it's harder because it's just me and Abby. So anytime Palm gets on something you're not supposed to do what Percy does, I have to get up.
I got
and
kicked
move the
out.
microphone and go and chase them down and tell them to get up and then go and sit back down and move the microphone there.
Grab your laptop.
Yes. Do you need a
Alright, we're back. No, I don't need a mouse.
Let me go see if I got Logan. See if I got Logan. I've gotta go in the office now. Say bye-bye, Dad. Bye-bye, Dad.
She's like, I want down so bad.
Say bye-bye, Dad. Oh. Look at that, Percy.
She wants down so bad. I'm gonna let her down.
Oh, look at
I'm
that
not gonna
kitty
just
cat.
like hold her indefinitely.
Okay, just for the record, my shoes were not like that when I first put them there. For the record.
I think Palm likes the smell of your feet.
Yeah.
Palm really likes foot smell.
I know. She's weird.
He does.
He's weird. Here's the cord. Here's the laptop. With all my stickers on it.
Ooh. Ooh. Hi, cute.
Mm-hmm.
First,
Most of them are cloud
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get some taken off and put more new ones on there, but my dad was printing stickers at one point. What is that?
It's a hedonist.
I will never put that on my laptop.
Absolutely
That will
not.
never even get anywhere. I don't even want to remember that I had to do the last down.
He wants to adopt a horse while Jimothy is
Don't
starving?
Why?
Wait.
It's not funny. This is Aussie lemonade. I think it's gonna be
Aussie
great.
lemonade.
Go, Percy. Daddy says you gotta go and
What
get
makes it
Jude.
Aussie?
Probably Australia. I don't know. Here, let's find out.
The lemons are from Australia
910.
or something. Crime.
Um,
I'm gonna be on
We're
Logan's
doing
laptop
crime.
writing stuff for D&D. Don't worry, I will still be paying attention, kind of.
it's almost like a really, really juicy lemonade, like, but not like it's just very
Like
not
pulpy?
very. It's not very tart. Like it's just very. It's like almost like a sweet lemony taste.
You're a sweet lemony taste.
Thank you.
Lots of sugar in there.
Yes, definitely lots
For
of sugar.
sure. For
Yeah,
sure,
it was like,
sugar.
I think what you're describing is sugar.
Probably. Hold on, let's see. Oh.
He's like, oh, it is sugar.
46
Can
grams
you
of
guys
sugar.
hear what's
lot of
happening in
sugar.
the crime?
Wait, what? Dude, Prime? Okay, the Prime energy drinks are actually
The
phenomenal.
crime.
The Prime energy drinks upset me for one reason only, and it's because I see like 12-year-olds walking around with like 3 Prime energy drinks.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need any. Why are you walking around with one of the sugariest energy drinks that there is?
Why is Skylar saying he wants to pet a raccoon?
Because there was a raccoon.
Oh, because there was a raccoon
There was a
earlier.
raccoon
She was
that
petting
my
raccoons.
lady was like impulsively, just constantly petting and getting bit. She just would not stop
I can
petting
pet a
the raccoon.
You calling
See,
me?
if I have
you call
this
me
man,
a trash
he's really
panda?
sad.
Is that what you're calling me right now? I
No.
was gonna ask you to be the best man at my wedding.
Oh no!
Oh no! I take it back.
That's a lot of
You
pressure.
can't ask him to be the
You
best
know,
man
at least
the wedding.
Jimothy's doing really good.
My man of honor.
Let's go!
Let's go!
See,
Yeah,
now,
see, you put a lot of pressure on me before because...
now you unceremoniously asked someone.
I did.
He
I
got
unceremoniously
spooked,
asked
so
Chandler
I went.
didn't know was setting up tech stuff, and he was like, "Hey, so I'm gonna unceremoniously ask you to be my best man now." And Noah went, "Let's go!"
Yeah. I
Well,
mean,
you all
that's what it
heard it
was.
first.
What were you gonna say?
Like when I asked Michael to be one of my groomsmen, I was just, if we
You
were
put a lot of
gaming, I was like, hey
pressure
Michael, do
Yeah.
you want to be
Yeah.
one of my groomsmen? What are you
It
doing?
was not... The thought was like completely off, and I realized it
Oh,
after having time to think about it. So I'm
It
just
didn't
gonna...
make sense.
It did not make sense. So I'm just gonna...
Eject.
I'm just gonna be very glad that I was able to take that back.
And then I brought it back up again. Wait, so what's Hotchkiss' plans? When is he coming?
He's coming for D&D.
Coming for D&D, okay.
That's happy music, but that's
Wait,
not.
so only one person can sleep every night?
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Oof.
She's got a twin bed.
Yeah, look at that sink. It's filthy.
Come on now, you could just squeeze in the twin bed.
No.
Have you ever tried to squeeze in a twin bed with
But the
someone?
thing is,
Yeah,
is
with
that we
Abby,
have no
it works.
relationship. We
Did
are
you-
complete
Yes!
strangers, but we live together.
because-
Chandler and I
No,
had problems.
No, just because it's physically possible that your overall area that you take up will fit within the bed. I know you, Logan. You are a heater, and you take up the entire twin bed on your own.
You're a lava starfish.
I am.
It's also, did you sleep like on top of each other kind of and stuff? Like were you both
Almost,
close
yeah.
up? Chandler and I cannot sleep.
Well, I
touching
can't
each
sleep
other.
that way.
Okay, yeah.
So usually I just didn't get sleep, and Abby got a lot of sleep.
Hey.
That's usually how it works
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
But like when we
bet
have
Chandler
our
lay
queen,
Sitting on you.
there's enough room for me to like go to the very edge of the bed, lie there, and then Abby well, it's honestly a toss-up as to who ends up absolutely sprawled because once I'm asleep, I don't know what happens. Like Abby tells me I talk in my sleep, I move around in my, like
Does she ever? Oh no, I remember that. I
Yeah.
was gonna say, does she ever?
the other
record
night she
you?
recorded me saying something about campers having to pack their stuff in one bag. And she
God,
asked
you
me
said
where
that
the
one
campers
bag.
were. Well, she asked me if I was at camp, and I said no. And then she asked me where the camper,
Going
like,
to
why would
camp.
why would they need to pack their stuff? And she was like, I was like, oh yeah, because the campers are here. And I was like, what?
It's like
Here,
matter of
you gotta
fact.
take them to
Oh
camp.
yeah, the campers are here.
So yeah. You could pull that video out of her later when she gets here.
Yeah, I'll pull it out. I'll watch it.
Mm.
Cause what was the other one that she showed me all
Oh,
the time?
we don't talk about that one on stream.
Oh, okay. I can't remember what it is.
You'll have to wait for that one.
I'm so mad that I like The Last Dab. that I like it.
Bro, what?
Like it kills me. I don't want to be out here being like, oh, I'm a tough,
good though.
I'm a tough guy.
I want
It
to take
doesn't
more.
hurt me. No, it hurts real bad. But I
But
like
it tastes
the
so
taste of
good.
it.
Yeah, Mike. I mean, okay. I will say it's definitely like not the worst. Although it is straight spice and it makes me want to die. But
Yeah.
it honestly isn't like it's not the worst that I've ever had.
The underlying taste in it
It's not
is
terrible.
really
yeah.
good to me.
Yeah. Honestly, the blue agave from last year was my lead. Like I
Was
cannot.
that the super chunky one?
That was the super chunky one, man. That one made me want to puke every time. And we hit on it so much.
Over and
I
over.
understand.
I think I got that one 3 times.
Is Michael talking
straight.
to us
Yeah, he
right
is.
now?
He's talking through Emily's Discord.
So it's hard to hear him.
Yeah.
Would you like to sit closer? And
Yeah,
discuss
Michael,
things?
pull up.
Pull up.
My headphones are on.
Pull up, Michael.
Hold on, wait. Hold on.
The F
Wait.
O D. Okay.
Oh, the roll
Is the ghosting bad or is the double miking bad?
No,
Or
it
is it-
doesn't. There's no echo or anything.
Huzzah.
Huzzah!
Hey, Logan.
Yes.
Well, I'll throw everyone on this monitor.
Has that
Yeah,
made
I'm
your
just
character yet?
enjoying
No.
the chit chat.
Okay.
I think she might have also been under the impression that
How is the
that you were
sink
just gonna
dirty
make the characters like you
again?
did last year.
Royce,
I
what are
can
you
text her
doing?
right now because she has all my D&D stuff.
Because I'm like,
What are you
Have I
doing,
shown you the new books
Royce?
we've gotten yet?
No, I
We've
found
got-
all my old books.
Nice.
Yes, my
Really?
mom found. She found them in a box. She was unpacking and she was like, "Oh, there's all the books that he's been looking for like a year and a half now." So now I have like the 12 D&D books that I had lost for a
Nice.
long time.
Do you? Well, it's okay. So we have Dungeon Master's Guide,
Yep.
Player's Handbook,
Yep.
and like the Monsters book,
Yep, Monster Manual.
And then we've got Tasha's Cauldron of Everything now.
I've got that one.
This one's a good one, and we've got a one-shot book.
Yep.
That's
I don't have any.
Tyranny of
books.
Dragons.
Oh, okay. I have Volo's Guide to Everything. Xanthar's.
Okay. Yeah. Remember all 12
Icewind
right now.
Dale.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's a one-shot book.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean.
I have both of the River Deep ones. The River Deep first campaign and then the Dragon and the Thieves or something like that. I've got both of those. I've got
How does the
Player's Handbook,
horse
Monster Manual,
pee?
DM Guide.
Why doesn't it just go to the bathroom?
Oh, there's another one.
There's another Tasha's one, I think. Maybe.
I have Tasha's Cauldron of Everything.
But I think there's another Tasha's one.
Yeah, I don't have the second Tasha's
okay.
one. I don't know. That's all the ones that I can remember. Oh, wait, what's the one in my binder right now? Is that Icewind Dale? Might be Icewind Dale. I don't know. I got lots of D&D books. I like D&D. It's great.
Solo answers Morden Kyans, Tome of Foes, Fizbane's Treasury of Dragons, Monsters of the Multiverse. And then there's campaign settings and adventures.
I've got quite a few campaign ones. Like I've got. Oh, I have Eberron. Eberron, yep. Rising from the Lost War. I have that one.
Is it
I was wondering if swimming brought up my hygiene. It does not.
well, at some point you're going to the chlorine acts in the
Yep,
bath.
Waterdeep, Dragon Heist and Waterdeep. Yeah, those are the ones. Not River
not
Deep.
River Deep,
Waterdeep.
Waterdeep, okay.
Yeah.
My hunger was
Alright.
full and I still bought ice cream.
Did you? I think that's recent though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that's
Who
all I
is
got.
this? Oh my god.
I've got quite a few though.
What is the Book of Many Things? When is it coming out? November 2023.
This new D&D 5e collection is actually 3 items in one. It contains a deck of 66 specialty cards that feature the 22 original cards and the deck of many things, along with 44 new cards. The set also contains a 192-page spell book detailing the lore and history of the deck of many things. Nice. The set contains an 80-page card reference guide that provides instructions on how to use the deck in a game.
Dope. Was that on my computer?
No.
Oh, Hannah says hi, Brooke.
Yo, what's up, Hannah? Hannah hung out with us while we were playing scary games last night.
Dope. Yeah, she's been here all day today.
She's been dope. She's been hanging out. I love their cashews, mind your business. It's in the team chat. Okay.
There are no dishes.
Alright.
What am I cleaning?
I'm a great speller. I am. I'm very smart.
Yes.
I promise.
I can't spell.
I tried to spell bottles. And I didn't spell bottles.
Boodles.
I spelled bottles. There was no T's in the word I
Oh,
spelled.
balls.
No, it was B-O-D-D-L-E-S.
Bottles.
Was how I decided to spell bottles.
You know, it works.
It works.
Bottles.
It does work.
It gets the point across.
Love them or hate them, it works.
It could just be like an accent. Bottles.
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 I don't know what accent you'd consider that, but there you go.
Really bad. I think that's what you'd consider it.
Bottles.
Bottles.
How about a bottle of root beer?
Bottle. Noah Smith is in the team chat.
He's just chilling, like a villain.
What's he doing?
How do rotate?
It's not him. It's that.
Oh, it's that.
Duh.
Just kidding.
Duh.
Yeah.
I knew that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you know it?
No.
No?
I found out how to rotate things. Here we go. Now they can shower.
They maybe need a little more room.
No.
You're saying a tiny cabin on the property's not big enough for 2 people? Is that what you're saying to me?
Yeah.
One person. Royce isn't a person.
Oh, Royce isn't a person!
Get wrecked, Royce. You heckin' loser.
Royce is just there. I wanted to shower. What do you mean? I'm showering. Not you. You get out.
What's another animal that's
How,
crazy?
I just cleaned that sink.
Whales.
How did it
Brown
get dirty
bears.
again?
Yeah, they're pretty terrifying too, though.
Yeah.
They'll mess you up.
Yeah.
Moose, elk,
Oh my gosh, I hate
terrifying.
moose.
Terrifying.
I don't hate them, but they're so scary.
Yeah.
They're so big.
They're
I
huge.
saw a video.
You know, I think I actually had a really close encounter with one time.
Did you really?
Yeah, so my parents own property out in Kentucky.
I don't think.
We're pretty sure it was an elk. The way
Oh, an elk. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We don't think it was a moose. We think it was an elk. But yeah, I was just my parents had a camper and we had a tent and we had to do the tent because the camper only had like one bed. So my parents were in the camper and I was in the tent and I just hear like huge stomping going by the tent.
That's so scary.
I know. But and then I hear like a ooh, and I was like,
Oh, Jimothy is loved.
How loud was
it was
it?
pretty loud.
Dang.
It was very loud.
That's so scary.
Yeah, and then my dad opens the door and yells, and I just hear it like gallop away, and like it made. But yeah, we're pretty sure it was an elk because it sounded huge, and you like the sounds that it was making resonated with what an elk would have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was terrifying.
I don't think I'd ever go camping again.
I mean, the places that I've gone camping since, I've done hammocking, which is amazing.
Is that just where you sleep on a hammock?
Mhm.
Just out in
Instead.
the open?
Yeah. Well, my hammock has a mosquito net.
Oh, okay.
So like, there's a net, and then my So, and I've seen some really cool hammocks. Like, there's some ones that like they come out and they pop into like a little bubble.
Oh yeah.
And so like there's the bed portion, and then it like comes around.
Nice.
And it's pretty cool.
Chandler and I used to really like hammocking.
Yeah.
It was a few. This is when we first got together 6 years ago, and we haven't been since.
Hammocking's pretty cool.
It was fun.
Huh.
I think it was like summer outside, and we'd go to the park and both get in a hammock, and we're just sweating next to each other.
Yeah, they
People
barely
used
make
to
hammocks
do that
big
on my
enough for
campus.
me, so.
There was spots, and then they eventually just set up official places
But
where you could
hammocking?
set up a hammock so that people wouldn't get hurt. They set up actual like hammock stands instead
Oh
of
yeah. Yeah, my
Sand-
the camp
putting
that
it
I
on
work
the
at has a big
trees.
thing like that.
I've almost bought a hammock stand several times.
We have a hammock
Well, I heard
stand,
it
but we
once.
don't have any place to put it right now.
Yeah, it's really quiet. It's
Well, it's that or these mics to pick up it because it's playing into this speaker.
What's that? Oh, zombies.
Wait, what?
They're zombies. She's being attacked by zombies. Right now.
Zombies?
Yeah, that's a zombie.
Why are zombies?
If you have plants, if you have a garden, they'll attack it.
A garden?
They'll attack your garden.
What?
This Plants vs. Zombies
This-
era.
Well, where are your plants?
I don't have plants, so
Dude,
it's just
get
gonna
your
be
pea shooters
around.
out, dog.
Get your bee shooters out,
It's time for some sunflowers, some double repeaters. Get
You
your
might
ice
bite
peas
my
out there.
roommate though.
Now's the time. Oh, that guy's dead.
There's
Oh wait. Does,
wait.
Yo, they're gonna smooch.
Did he just like mock him?
I think they're flirting.
I can't interact with him, and he can't interact with him, and
Well, that's
he
quite
can't
interesting.
be bottle fed by Milton. Okay, that's the only interaction I can do with the zombie. Is the horse can interact with the zombie.
Hey, that's better than nothing.
Gosh, it's so dark.
He just seems so
I
excited.
really want to run a Baldur's Gate.
He's so excited, like he's like met like a celebrity. He's like, oh my god, it's you. Oh my god, do the thing. Oh my god, he did the thing.
That's the stream.
That's the stream.
This zombie thing's creeping me out, dude. What's he doing here?
It's full moon.
Oh, so creepy things happen on the full moon.
Yeah.
I've never played The Sims, so.
I play this is Sims Supernatural. This garden's safe. I'm not in the super. I should travel. I should go. I should travel.
I thought you said aggressive dad. And I was like, what?
Oh, you mean
What?
Can I go to a different world? No.
That's okay. I know someone whose dad's much more aggressive than mine.
Is it me?
No.
Me?
No, it's not.
Was there a
you
way
are pretty
in
aggressive.
this game to travel?
I've been hit many times.
Not fully hit.
Yeah, I know.
I don't beat you. I'm like, oh, you're acting
Oh,
like
you have to
Chandler
move.
does that too. He's
Yeah.
like, stop it. Stop hitting me. You're so mean.
You're mean.
I'm not mean.
A
I
super
just-
mean person.
Oh, I'm too
I'm
poor.
kidding, I'm kidding.
I'm not gonna be able to take much more of this, Logan.
You are very kind.
I don't think that's true either. You're throwing me through the loop.
Is this another
I
zombie?
think I'm just a
Yes.
fairly normal person.
You tell me I'm not terrible at Apex, so.
Well, you're not terrible at Apex.
So these
I'm not very
people
good.
will go back to being
Here's where
normal
that comes
people.
from. You're better than me. So
Which
if I
is
want to
weird,
believe
that's
that
how
I'm not
zombies
terrible
work.
at Apex, I've got to believe you're not.
Well, I would say we're in a very similar spot. And
You
skill range.
consistently rank higher than me.
Well, that's a lot of that comes to having the time to grind it.
Freaking speaking of which,
Yeah.
I was talking. My family from Colorado visited this past week for the 4th of July, and I saw one of my cousins. I think he's like 14 or 15 now, right? And I'm talking to him, or Matthew's talking to him. My brother Matthew's talking to him, and he comes over and he goes, "Hey, Dale plays Apex." I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, Dale plays Apex." And I go ask him what he ranks, and go ask him what his mains are. Comes back and he's like, "Well, he mains like Valkyrie and Bangalore."
Oh, so he's actually good.
And he ranks in Masters.
Yeah.
In Masters. And I was talking to him, he's like, "What do you rank?" And I was like, I'm going up to gold too.
Brats. Yeah, but I had a lot. I think when I was ranking well, I had a lot more time to put into it.
You also, you had a driving force too, that you wanted to rank higher for your team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Yeah, it's only 2 a.m.
Those wings I had were very good.
They were.
I was actually very surprised.
Yeah.
Those were phenomenal.
And how much were they?
$10.
$10
for 11 wings and
You're
some
making
fries.
me
That's
hungry.
good.
I'm happy with that.
Kitty's taking a bath. She says, "I'm dirty." Oh.
Bro, does he need to go to bed?
I'll have to get food after this.
My guy, lay in the bed, bro.
What's happening? He doesn't like money.
Or he doesn't have money.
I wasn't paying attention to him. What did he? Oh, he's playing with the brick. He loves brick. Loves it.
What?
Wow.
Dude is insane.
He really loves brick.
He really loves the brick. He's
Oh, I can't say.
getting worse.
Hold it in,
I'm
Logan.
holding it in.
It was the amount of times Abby and I were playing the scary game and I wanted to softly curse under my breath, but the mic was right here. So it was just like, "Frick, dude. Frick.
Frick,
I'm
dude.
so scared right now."
Yes.
It's good though. Turns out that game is only 2 hours long. The horror game.
Oh.
So we finished an hour early and I started playing Twilight Princess.
Oh, so you had played Twilight Princess for a really long time.
I didn't, because I did do it for 3 hours. But
You stopped an hour and a half early.
I stopped an hour and a half early.
So
I played for 2.5 hours.
Noah started early?
No, Chandler.
I
Unicorn.
came out and had to. She woke me up early, and I had to go.
He
Hi.
had to go play.
Oh, you played Twilight Princess.
And we were on opposite sides of the couch, and I kept falling asleep on the couch, and he kept nudging me with his foot and looking at me. He wouldn't say anything because he was mad at me,
Oh.
but he would just nudge me awake.
I'll
and
try to be
like,
here early
"Hey."
tomorrow morning.
We'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Well, if I don't do D&D, I can go home and get like a reasonable amount of sleep and get up at like 5:30, 5 a.m.
Plus,
be
then
here
you
by
can catch Hitman.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll try to be here. I'll try to be here around 6.
All the Hitmans. I don't know. I'm a little worried because I was planning out what I was gonna do for Hitman. I was playing through it, and I did fine.
Yeah.
I did. The planning went well. Everything went well. I figured out what I'm gonna do for the stream. But then I'm thinking about it now, and I'm thinking about how last night was with incredibly simple controls with Twilight Princess. And I'm like, Hitman can be hard if you don't press the buttons at exactly the right time.
Yeah.
And I want to do it when I'm delirious.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes.
I'm trying to find out when did the Spider-Man games come out on PlayStation? Well, the first one came out like when I was still in high school. Was it my junior year?
Which one?
That was the Amazing
Just
Spider-Man.
Just look at Marvel Spider-Man.
Yeah.
PS4.
Because I think Miles Morales came out in like 2021 or 2022?
2018 was The Amazing Spider-Man.
Ooh.
Not the Amazing Spider-Man.
The Marvel Spider-Man.
Yeah. I keep thinking it's The Amazing Spider-Man.
The Amazing Spider-Man is a series of movies.
Yes.
You're a series.
Not the
of
most
movies.
recent one.
Yeah, you're a series of movies.
You're a series. Of
The
movies.
horse is broken. He really doesn't like me.
Hit the button.
What, this one?
Yes. I can put a sign out there telling people to remember to clip crap.
I clipped so much stuff last night, June.
Well, I didn't know that was clip worthy, but.
Logan, you don't know anything.
I haven't clipped anything of myself. I've only hit the button when I'm told.
Logan, the aspiring math teacher, failed to do math the entire slate of Spiral.
Clip. Oh, Spider-Man would be a stellar. Oh yeah. Dude, I want to play Spider-Man in the winter.
I think I crashed the game.
Oh.
Well.
Rip.
It's the only way to play The Sims 3.
This
By crashing it?
Technical difficulty.
Yeah.
Queuing up too many things and then having it shatter.
Yes. Yes. And then
He's back.
yeah.
We live.
It's back.
Hey!
Hey.
Yeah, I
Michael's
was like,
slowly
it'll
zooming
be
out
back.
to see if he needs to
but-
do tech support or not.
It'll be back. It's just
Yeah.
the way the game works.
Oh my gosh, is he attacking? He doesn't like her. He's backing up. He's out of there.
Back it up.
No,
Back it up.
he's gonna be mine.
He hit you
No,
with that
it's
lean
my
back.
horse.
Lean back.
No.
Lean back.
Have you ever had someone do that to you? You go up to tell them something and they lean away from you. Nothing.
It means you're getting too close.
Maybe
Or your
they
breath
like
stinks.
Like either they don't like me or my breath smells horrible right now, and I don't know which one is worse.
I wouldn't say that. I do it to Abby sometimes, and mostly it's because she's trying to attack me.
How are you supposed to tame a wild horse?
But no, I want to. Dude, I remember when Spider-Man came out.
Yeah.
Marvel Spider-Man. I bought it like the night of like New Year's or something like that, and or I might have pre-ordered it. I don't
A
know.
positive thing just happened.
But I literally
What's
played
happening? I heard thunder.
it from New Year's Eve all the way until like way into New Year's Day.
Does anybody else hear this
I started
weird-
at like 8 o'clock New Year's Eve, and I did not finish
Weird
playing until like
music?
1 o'clock the next day. Like
Wow.
that game was so much fun. The movement and like the way that it works is just phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
It's amazing. It really is. I really hope they release more games because I just want to play more of. Like the combat's so much fun. The movement, like moving across the map with like just, flying around the city with webs. Like it is so much fun. It's a phenomenal game. Like, it's amazing.
It's working.
You're such a Spider-Man fan.
I just like the game. Spider-Man's pretty cool and all, but the game is phenomenal.
The game is a real part that you like.
Yeah, I mean, did I love Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse? Absolutely. That
I
movie
still
was.
haven't watched that.
That's an atrocity. We have to watch it.
That's the worst thing you've ever said to me.
Honestly,
and we gotta fix that.
You've offended me. We have to watch the movie now.
You've
It's
gotta
so good.
take that back.
You have to take it back right now. We're gonna pause Nostalgia. We'll be back in 2 hours.
I yield my time to watch the movie.
So, we can do that.
Darn.
I'm
Chandler
gonna
ruined all
get
the fun.
this horse.
Dang, Chandler. What is it? Is it they've got Into the Spider-Verse and they've got a second one
Yeah,
out
the second
too,
one.
right?
I haven't watched that one yet.
Because I was watching a TikTok about how the third movie was like promised for next year.
Next year already?
But they haven't, none of the people have recorded voice lines yet. It hasn't
that's
like
not
gotten
coming
out of
next year.
animation
It's
or
not coming
anything
next
yet.
year.
Yeah, they were like, we probably won't get it until like 2026.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'd prefer a little more time.
See, that's what the TikTok
Yeah.
said too. Is like,
I'd prefer you put time into it because the first one is so good.
is the second one good?
Haven't seen it.
Oh yeah,
I don't know yet.
That's
I
a
went to the
Really?
theater and saw it.
You haven't seen the first one, so I don't know what you're talking about.
It's the. We've got to rectify that right now.
Right now. I
don't know
yield
what
my
that
time.
You don't know what rectify
Oh my
means?
god, I've
To
trapped
make
him.
right.
Oh, okay.
You've got to make that right now.
Yeah, we do. Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
I think he's stuck in the garbage.
No, he
Nope,
got out.
he's made
What
it out.
is this person?
He opens the gate by himself. It's a very smart person.
Bro, that chick's about to eat somebody. Yo.
She gonna cook him up.
Actually,
Molly French.
yo, what is happening?
What is that dress?
It's.
Why is it rounded in the front and square in the
Bro.
back? Whoa!
Look at her, bro.
Whoa.
She's about to eat someone.
Dude, wait, is she like a vampire?
She's a werewolf.
She's a werewolf!
That makes a
Full
lot
God,
of
I
Stop
hate
looking
the way
over
that
right
the
now.
controls work in this
She is
game.
going to eat someone. This chick is wild.
Whack on nose. I'm gonna whack her nose.
Yes!
We're gonna play. I'm gonna rub her belly, and we're gonna play fetch.
Can you
Like a
do
human
that?
person. Yeah.
Yes.
'Cause she's
Why
a
is
werewolf.
this game a thing?
Oh! Oh my
Oh
gosh!
gosh. She's gonna eat you.
She just walked up, said hey, and then smacked her with a newspaper.
Of course.
Bro, what is that underbite?
Michael, we
Oh,
don't
she looks
body
like- she
shame
looks like
on
an
stream.
orc.
Excuse me.
I don't know, man. This is The Sims, and that character is the 4.
Alright.
She's about to eat her.
We're getting a little spicy for the stream, alright?
But she's about to eat her upper lip. Like. She
Oh
looks like
my
she
God.
she
All
looks
right.
like she catches rain.
Chandler, get your boy.
Bro, she sneezes and catches it all in her mouth.
Ew, oh no.
Chandler softly goes, Michael.
It's pretty good.
Good times.
It's, uh,
I loved playing as a werewolf in this
I
game.
need to drink more of my Pepsi, but
But I
also
forgot
so
how
thirsty
ugly they
for
are.
water That I'm just in that.
Drink a cup of water first.
Well, I'm in that state now where like I want both of them equally, so I'm just gonna have neither.
Well, you just down a cup of water and you down the rest of your Pepsi.
I can't down a cup of water.
I can. I do it all the time.
I watch you open your mouth all the way, unhinge it like a jaw, like a snake.
You're watching
What am I watching?
an interaction between a werewolf and a human.
She's just smacking her,
And they're getting along.
and
Yeah.
they're getting along.
They're
Well,
starting
are
to
they?
get along.
Well, she's got. Molly thinks
They're really not getting along.
she thinks she's being boring, which I don't think. I don't think I would be smacked with a newspaper and then be like, "This girl's boring."
Yeah, facts.
This girl's super boring. Oh, there's a fairy.
Bro, what is this?
It's supernatural.
No, this is just.
Ah.
No.
What do you mean no?
No.
What do you mean no?
No.
Well,
Why
use
are they a
your words,
detective?
Logan.
No.
Fiona McIrish. I'm sorry, I have to pause for a second. That's some J.K. Rowling stuff right there. Fiona McIrish.
McIrish?
You did not say McIrish.
Bro.
I did. That is McIrish.
Oh yeah, so while I was at camp, because I was walking 18 miles a day, I would go through 7 of those a day.
7 of them?
Yeah.
Logan, how have you not had a heart attack?
No, not energy
No,
drinks,
no, not
water.
Oh.
The water bottles. No. The,
Chandler's concerned for you.
the energy, I would go through about a bang, maybe 2 a day. I was getting like 5 hours of sleep every night.
I thought you were talking about.
No, if I had 7 energy drinks, I would definitely die.
Yeah.
For sure be dead. I just
Oh,
said
I
that.
fully did.
I looked at myself in the stream for a second, and I had like crazy gamer hunch going on. Like my neck was not visible, and it wasn't because I was scrunched up. It's just because I was like.
Oh, there's a witch.
There's a. Oh!
Oh!
Yeah, we're with it. Oh, what's he doing?
With it.
Oh, what's he doing?
Hello,
We're a wizard fairy.
Oh, he can't cast a spell. He's bad at it.
Yeah. He's
order.
practicing.
You're a
okay?
wizard,
He's
Carrie.
practicing. Wizards.
You're a wizard,
You're a wizard, Dustin. Langarak.
You're a wizard.
This is an automated name for Fatima Baka. And I thought that was perfect.
Shivered.
Talk about
Hit
conspiracies
me all at once.
with the wizard.
What hit you?
The cold.
Enthuse about horses.
The cold.
What's that icon for a horse? That's a horse emoji. That's disturbing.
That's a Webkinz profile picture.
Oh my gosh, it is.
No. Well, then I'm gonna enthuse about
He's 100% right.
horses.
He
some more.
never
There's
Look
the
at-
werewolf lady, bro. She is crazy.
There's the werewolf.
Well,
She
people
just
are
cast a
messaging
spell
me
on
about
her.
this, they need to
Blowing
stop.
you up.
Oh, whoa. Let me look.
That face!
Who is it?
Very expressive fairy.
It might be that server that I forget to mute. Yep. Oh boy. They're talking.
I'm the least interesting
through this
person
later.
here.
I felt that.
For real.
She just
Imply
walked through
mother
the
was a
ranger
poodle.
race.
That's a wonderful insult.
Mute channel.
Imply mother was a glow bug.
Okay, there you go, Chandler. It
Or the
shouldn't do that
fairy.
anymore.
How can I insult this person? Oh, I can't imply anything about this man. There's only special insults for werewolves and fairies.
Never taking a nap, ever.
That's stinky of you
Never
to do.
ever.
To not do.
Yeah, I'll invite the
What
child.
are you talking about?
To not take a nap.
Naps are kind of for the weak.
Absolutely not.
Yep.
I
Zombie.
fully disagree with you.
Well, guess what? I don't need naps. I just need energy. So I drink it in liquid form.
So I just explode my heart.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop drinking energy drinks soon. Like, my body won't be able to handle it forever. I'm young and I can do it now, but yeah, I'm
I
definitely
never
gonna have to stop in
started
probably a couple years.
drinking energy drinks because
That's how I feel about a lot of things.
I went through a period of time for like 4 years where I didn't have any.
I mean, honestly, that's
so I
better
don't
than
think-
like eating McDonald's for lunch every day.
We have
We're getting beamed.
we're getting $10 from
beans.
McIrish.
Is that
I mean,
That was the fairy.
for everyone, or
Getting
is that
what
for
from
me?
McIrish?
no, it would say ultimate if it was for everyone.
Whomst is beaning?
Got beamed.
Uh,
Emily got beamed.
Emily got
Emily got beaned.
Eat a bean boozle.
Eat a bean.
Oh!
Yes, Michael, hype it
The
up.
bean begin!
Michael, keep hyping. Michael, keep
Yeah. Dude, the beans aren't that bad, I promise. It's the last stab you don't want.
That's
The last stab's okay.
No.
In my opinion, the
No.
worst sauce to get is
Why did you
the
open
regular
it?
one. The first
I
one.
just, regardless of whether it's
That's
tasty or
the-
not, you put it in your mouth and you burn.
Yeah.
And you burn.
And then your stomach goes bubble, 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 bubble for the next like
Alright,
2 days.
what flavor am I supposed to get?
You're supposed to spin.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm supposed to spin?
Yeah, there's
Bubble,
a
yeah.
wheel spinner in there.
Bubble, yeah, bubble, yeah.
I think I have a great like 2.5
Okay,
hours of
rotten
eating
egg or
champagne.
buttered popcorn.
Chandler.
How long is D&D? It's like 5 hours.
Here, I'll grab the trench.
Yeah, instead of 2 3-hour segments, it's just 1 5-hour.
It's
segment.
buttered popcorn.
You should go away.
It sounds like that one might not be that great.
It's
Would
not
you
that
rather
great.
me have to pull you out again at 5:30 in the morning, or would you rather Logan gets there early?
It doesn't
keeps
taste
me
good,
awake.
but it does taste like butter.
Which would you rather? The butter, is it the buttered popcorn?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one's not very good.
Yeah, regardless of the flavor, it's just
That one's
kind of
Yeah,
bad.
no, it's not good
Yeah.
either way, and it's
Yeah.
stuck in my
Chandler got liver
braces,
and
so I'm gonna
onions
have
earlier.
it for the rest of my life.
I got
I'm gonna be you.
Don't.
I got boogie.
Cause I want to see it, and I want to donate money to charity. You're gonna tell me to not?
Oh, it's
You should
disgusting.
bean everyone.
I'm not. I don't want to bean myself.
Oh.
I don't want to.
Hannah, I don't know what you're watching.
Beans are dope. I honestly enjoy Bean Boozled. I enjoy it. To the alternative, Bean Boozled is amazing.
The problem is, I need to now transition this into.
In all fairness, though, when you plan 2.5 hours, it always goes longer.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I am accounting for that.
Oh.
I have planned, like, if we were to just, like, book it and everything go as planned perfectly, it would be like an hour.
Oh dear.
Hey,
you want this old?
I'm leaving.
I've definitely got a 5-hour one shot that's just chilling in my back pocket.
No, I like what I've written.
I can't run it. I can just give him all the information that I have.
I like what I have.
Get the
Dope.
butter popcorn out of my teeth.
Oh.
Yeah, it's me.
Get beans.
Chandler got beamed.
Alright.
Get beans.
Alright.
Chandler got beamed.
2 on the remote.
Get the bean, Chandler. Fly like a bird.
Spin it. It is.
You're
it's also
you're
butter
off stream at the
popcorn or rotten.
Oh, L.
Rough one.
L.
It's the pop.
Oh well, that's better than.
It's better than rotten egg.
Yeah.
Rotten egg.
Michael,
Yeah.
would you be interested in
Intermission. No.
getting Taco
Remote.
Bell?
Remote.
No.
What?
Remote. The button that says
Because.
remote.
Oh wait, I have another hour.
Yeah.
Oh, does
I
Mike
just
still
don't
not
think I
start till
should
4?
eat, but
Michael
like
doesn't start till 4. No.
Oh.
You don't think you should eat?
on stream,
Oh.
it'd be like a mukbang. What? No. I might just make the pizza.
Okay.
I don't know. We have like no break between the two of us being able to eat at the same time, so.
Fly like a bean.
This butter popcorn is awful.
China's gonna fly.
Like a potato. Beans keep on slipping, slipping
Into the
into the bean chair.
Oh, belly rub. Belly.
Oh, nigiri. My poor kitties.
They're fun.
They're having a terrible time.
Yeah, well, one of them is a terrorist, so.
I'm not gonna argue with you. Because you're right. That makes me so sad.
The other one's pretty chill.
Percy's a good girl.
But one
Who's
of them
going
is
through the
fully,
dumpster?
A jerk.
fully, Like, if Palm had the power, he would probably end the world. Dig, dig, dig.
It's a raccoon.
She is a raccoon.
It just kicks it closed.
They shook hands. Oh my god.
Glarn, Flitzoka, Colornia, and Floggy.
Neat. Rocks. Seep na vubi. La
You
mi
stuck?
bazar. Be?
Taliova. Oh, wasn't
Yeah.
Blabri? Sanio? Who is it go?
Why are they talking about music?
Flopsy Mendoza.
La musica.
La musica?
Blarney.
Boogie, 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 boogie.
Gav. Seth. Huh?
Kirk, you boss.
Just
Boogie.
Yeah.
Oh. Whoa.
You're not tired.
I lost.
I'm
Nope.
not tired.
Nobody's
I'm not
tired.
tired.
Everyone is fully awake.
Okay, that's 2 out of 3. I won!
I thought it was. What just happened? Did it go up your nose?
No.
It sounded like it did.
No, just yeah, I don't know what happened, but air just came out of my mouth, and I
I don't know
could
what you
not
get
stop it.
when somebody gets out
I
of
think I
this
forgot
other
to
than
breathe
fun.
out, and I was just breathing in, and then all of a sudden my body was like, "Hey, Logan, breathe out all at once."
I was gonna say, I thought I was singing Hitman music, but I realized that that's just the song for the Fallout Shelter app on your phone.
Fallout
When
is
the
I remember
mysterious
that.
stranger shows up.
oh, dude, Fallout Shelter. That kind of makes me want to get that game again.
I know. I can't remember
love
what
that
it
game.
was, but I think
I have
was
it on
watching...
PC, I think, too.
Is it on
Is it on
PC?
PC?
Mm-hmm.
Would probably make
Wait,
it
what?
way easier to play.
Fallout Shelter.
Yeah, you can get it on Steam.
Ooh,
Yeah,
how is
I
it?
have
Is
it on
it for
Steam.
easies?
Yeah, it's a free to play game.
Ooh.
Michael.
Well, see you guys.
All right, we're gonna end. What
Let
did
me-
I say
yeah.
earlier?
Flim. Dordle Kenja.
Why is this house empty?
She's really minimalist.
I want to purposefully break things, so I'm gonna make gourmet chicken pet food. That should break it.
That should do it.
$45 for chicken pet food.
What'd you say I said?
I said you're probably gonna get to take a nap soon. That's what you were saying earlier.
Yeah. I don't know though.
Oh, it's that lady with the cow dress.
Is someone on our roof?
Maybe, I don't know.
God, you could just hear all their
Hold
footsteps.
on, ready? I think it's our downstairs neighbors being obnoxious.
Yeah, it sounds like on the roof.
Yeah. I should do it. I should just on the ground and just go and just slam into the. Do you think it was up there?
I think so.
Their
did
counters
sound
are the
like it's
same
coming from
color
this
as their
region over
stove.
here.
Yeah.
If it is,
How
great. That means that
How
they're
does
fixing
that
the
work?
roof.
Facts.
Him to pop rattle mix now?
If not, I think it's downstairs. I think it's the people
Oh,
downstairs.
they kicked
roaming
me out of the
stuff.
house. They kicked me out of the house. I cannot finish that meal.
Oh no.
It's downstairs.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
My ears don't work. It doesn't matter.
My ears don't either.
Can you cause a fire in a house that...
We've almost hit 24 hours.
See that?
Who's vomiting? Was it me?
It's me, I'm vomiting.
You're not vomiting.
I'm doing an experiment. Can you see if a fire starts in a house that you're not in? I think you have to be in the house.
It's downstairs.
I'm aware.
Thank you, Logan. Thank you.
Sorry, I just
No,
computed
no.
in my head.
How did I even play this game before?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, what are you playing, Michael?
Sorry,
Fallout New Vegas?
Fallout New Vegas. I just spent like the last hour and a half.
Dude, I tried to play that
modding.
game too, and I could not do it.
I just spent the last hour and a half following the Viva New Vegas mod guide. I don't know how I played it before.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so smooth. It's running like a game that was made in what 2007 should be running on 2022 hardware. Like oh my god.
Michael's losing it. Michael's losing it over here.
No, I've never seen the game at such a high frame rate. It's like glass. It's so smooth.
Uh-oh. Look at that criminal. Wow, he's got a sideways hat. Sure, I'll accept and never go. Why is it so high-tech for the criminal career?
Why are you so stinky?
Because I went dumpster diving and I haven't been home to take a shower.
Dude, we should play Mario Kart.
Yes.
Mario Kart is quite the game to play with a group of people.
I mean, at some point I would, great, but not this marathon.
No, not this marathon. I'm saying next, yeah.
No, but also, yeah, I'd totally be.
Yeah.
And we could also totally play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe because even though it's the newest version that's out there,
oh, it's still a
it's part of Mario. It's Mario Kart 8, which released like 8 years ago on the Wii U.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
When did Mario Kart 8 release? Mario Kart 8. Wii U release date.
You making a character?
Yeah.
What you making?
Oh, I'm
Probably
sorry.
just a sorcerer.
9 years ago.
Wow, that's impressive. I honestly, I have not kept up with Mario Kart at all. I just like to play it.
Well, the Mario Kart 8 for the Wii or for the Switch is getting DLC kart tracks, so it basically has twice as many tracks as the other game.
Oh, and there's going to be characters, right? Wiggler and Birdo and
there's already a few extra ones, but yeah.
And Petey Piranha. Dude, Petey Piranha in Mario Super Sluggers is like the best. Like he hits dingers all the time. He's just a home run monster.
Our downstairs neighbors, like...
They do this often?
No, I mean, they just
She
moved in.
just moved in.
Yeah.
Oh, it's new neighbors.
I'm gonna get plastic surgery. I didn't know that was an option, and I'm gonna do it.
I'm not gonna be terribly upset with the new neighbors. They're probably putting together furniture and hanging stuff on the wall, so like that's fine. But it's one of those things where it's like they're using like an impact drill.
Yeah. Hey man, that'll be their problem when they move out, and then they go, "Where's all my deposit that I put down?" And they're gonna be like,
"Well, it's not.
The
it's
holes
not
in your
just
wall
like,
are ginormous."
Like, why do you need why do you need an impact drill?
Well, they might be going through the studs.
Yeah, I guess maybe. Even then, you don't need that. You can still just use a normal power drill.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Sorry.
You're excused.
I'm gonna grab some things.
You gonna grab some water while you're up? You should do that.
That's smart.
I think the plastic surgery may have failed.
Whoa, is that your character? Holy cow, she got big.
Yeah. I saw a deer.
Logan, you are so tactful.
I'm sorry.
She got big.
It just threw me off guard. Like she was very skinny when she began this playthrough, and now,
Watch
yeah.
the deer. What is going on with the camera?
It doesn't know what to follow.
Trying to watch the deer.
Not helpful.
What do you mean?
How many d6 is it? Is it 66 and I dropped the lowest?
Yes. I mean, D&D Beyond will do that.
I'm doing it myself.
It's not D6. What are you talking about? It's D20.
No. For your abilities. No, it's d6.
Yeah.
You roll 66, drop the lowest number, add them all up.
I don't think it's 6. Hold on, because that's 30. That's 30. That's way above.
It just
the top modifier.
maybe
I think
it's
went to the horse.
5.
5?
No, because
Wait a minute. We never got rid of the roof.
4.
So this is what a lot
Roll
looks like.
4,
Yeah.
6-sided die.
Yep.
Remove the lowest.
Because then 18 would be the biggest you could get, which would make sense because you can't start with a 20.
Jimothy grew up.
Well, you shouldn't be able to start with 20, but some people get really lucky.
I'm gonna be your rootin' cowboy. I'm gonna be your rootin' cowboy. 'Cause I got a host
I
now.
gotta find a better system for storing these.
I really want to get the like those big dice things that have like separate pockets for each set of
Oh
dice.
yeah.
I want to get a bit, and then in the middle there's like a rolling spot. I want one of those.
You mean like what I have?
Yes, what you have.
Ready? We're gonna do some ASMR dice rolling
Oh
stream.
no, it's gonna be so loud.
Oh, whoa! Yes, sir.
16.
That's a big
I'm
roll.
gonna put that in my charisma.
It's a big roll. What are you?
A sorcerer.
And now for the second roll. Another. That's not bad.
9,
You're up on. You're above 10.
I'm just gonna throw that one in strength. I don't know where I want to put it yet.
I should have like a piece of paper to keep track of my.
I'm putting it in here.
Alright. Ooh.
14.
That's good.
I had another jump thing here, and now it's gone. Who knows? Oh.
Oh, that's 11. 11's not bad. You're still above 10 on everything.
This is how I got such good rolls on my on the campaign we're doing with Chandler. I just manually rolled them.
Ooh,
Another 11.
Wow. Your dice are rigged.
Rig die.
Rig die.
Oh, that
And
was
then
pretty
11.
bad. Oh no, it's 11. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Get one more.
I actually think that's where I want it. I want
Yeah.
the 14 in Dex, the 16 in Charisma,
And everything else.
everything else 11.
Wow, that's impressive. Got a lot of 11. Alright, cool.
Oh, I'm asleep. All right.
Nay. Dude, she's slumped.
I've never heard of getting plastic surgery and it accidentally making you gain weight.
Is that what happened?
That's what happened.
Oh my gosh.
I got cheap body modification.
Wow. That's impressive that they messed up that badly.
Yeah, they really messed up.
Do I not start with a weapon?
You have to choose a pack. You choose like the.
Oh yeah.
Are you doing
you
D&D
either
Beyond?
choose all your equipment, or you choose starting gold and buy all your equipment, or you choose your equipment.
What are you using to create your character?
Brooke is using D&D Beyond. It is.
That's what I did, and you
Yeah.
have to like do the checkbox in your inventory of your item, and then it'll
Yeah,
put it
Yeah,
in
I've
your
got
tabs.
that.
It'll put it in your actions, because the one that I posted, it does not have actions.
2 daggers.
Ah, that'll do it.
I have a whip and a trident,
That's kind of dope.
because I'm a cowboy,
Yeehaw!
There we
and that
go.
was the
Now I'm
closest I
ready.
could get to a lasso and a
I don't know
pitchfork.
what my name
So
is.
Fair enough.
I'm a tiefling sorcerer.
Dope. What's your name?
Barnabas.
Beatrice.
Bo-
Beatrice Barnacles.
Alright, that's it. Beatrice Barnacles. There we go.
she
There
wants
she
to
is.
buy
She's
a
gorgeous.
bone
Beatrice
hilda.
Barnacles Conrad.
Those are 3,000 simoleons.
Conrad? I've got a +4 to charisma.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't choose any spells.
We should probably do that.
Manage spells. Add spells.
Yeah.
How many can I need 4 cantrips.
Yeah.
Michael, you're not muted.
I know, it's really quiet.
If I kill all my Sims, does Michael have to start early?
Hmm?
If I kill all the Sims, does Michael start early?
How many first levels? 3 first levels?
It might. Is it possible?
Burning Hands. Burning Hands, shield, and detect magic. That'll be good. That's fine. That works. Alright. Character made. I'm all ready. I'm a fire lady.
Oh my gosh, it's oh gosh, what's his name? The guys that run Joe Pro. It's why am I blanking? Oh, Paul Ulibarri.
Sure.
Jacob was on his card. Oh, you just saw Paul Ulibarri all through the course.
Okay.
I don't know, that's cool, man.
Neither of us know professional disc golfers.
Oh. Paul Ulibarri, professional disc golfer. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yep, no problem.
I'm one name smarter today.
Well, last time
He's
we
also the
went
co-founder of Joe Pro.
Last time we went to the disc golf course, Chandler and I saw a shirtless man.
Oh. Nice. Yeah, they do that sometimes.
And Chandler was like, "Where's your shirt off?"
I didn't say that to him, but there's 2 types of shirtless people, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of the types of shirtless people is, it's hot out, I'm gonna get sweaty, I'm gonna take my shirt off because I'm like mowing my lawn. And then there's, I'm a hunk and I want everyone to stare at my muscles. And I'm just like, alright, you're making me feel inadequate.
Chandler!
That's me.
I'm
the hunk.
You're very handsome!
Listen, if someone in the chat would have said it if I didn't. So
Not true. No one in the chat would say it.
uh-oh, she's gonna start drowning the pool people.
Goodbye.
If you put the fridge in front of it, I don't think they can get out.
You know what you should do?
He's too uncomfortable, so he doesn't want to get. He doesn't want to get in.
I can ask.
You don't think she will?
There's don't think she will. She would, although I don't know if she has funds.
Well, I can order it online and just have her pick it
Oh
up.
yeah, she could do that for sure.
I wouldn't have her pay for it. There we go. Needed a blankie. My feet were cold.
Fair enough.
Fly like an eagle.
Stop getting out of the pool! Royce! Get in the pool! Go over there! Go over there! Oh my god, Royce! Royce, sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to go over there. Okay, Royce, if I let you take a nap, will you go in the pool? Will you go in the pool? Go in the pool. See, I knew it would take a little bit longer than... Yeah, it's gonna take a little while. Do not leave the pool. You are staying in the pool. Swim. You will swim. You will always swim. You have plenty of energy, so you will not stop
I'm
swimming.
sorry, I don't know my own strength.
Dude, stop hitting the gym.
Can't help it, I'm too swole.
The swole is swole. There's ever been swole.
That's true, that's true.
Yeah, sure.
Cheers. So what are you thinking about?
Literally nothing.
No.
Brain empty.
Head empty, only game.
Only thinking about how awesome Age of Empires is going to be with that game.
I can't believe how big that game was to download.
Oh, it's a chunk.
It's a chonker.
Well, when you downloaded it, was it the deluxe edition? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that holds like almost...
It's a remaster of the older.
The remaster also holds all of the DLCs. So it's pretty...
textures, everything like that.
It's pretty much 3 games in one, because the DLCs added 2 whole new campaigns and like in all like 9 civilizations, which is a lot.
So what are you gonna play for it?
Probably just a bunch of skirmish. I might like play a little bit of the story, and then play some skirmish. I'll probably play the chief expansion story, because that one's really fun. You get to play as the like Cherokee and all that, and like the tribes as they're getting taken over by
You.
Well, no, not me. I get to play as...
No, I know.
Yeah. But yeah, they get
it's
taken
you.
over by... It's not... I didn't take over America. Okay. My name is not Christopher Columbus.
My name
Is Logan.
Logan. 1d10 fire damage. I really hope Chen is not writing a campaign with demons where everyone's immune to fire, because I would have built the wrong character for that if he did.
Well, they're immune to fire now.
Sounds good.
Well, better hope it's not Baldur's Gate, because Baldur's Gate is just all of that.
Is it all demons?
No.
Well, essentially, Baldur's Gate is you entering the demon world in order to... Yeah, Baldur's Gate is dope.
Well, also not entirely. It depends on which Baldur's Gate.
The Baldur's Gate campaign.
Yeah, because like even then, like that tends to happen late game, not.
That's true. At the beginning, you're trying to get into Baldur's Gate. So. Oh no, he's dying.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
He's dead.
Death rolled up. What's up, fool?
He can't get in to get the body. He's so mad.
I love that the music really just like cleared up for a bit.
There you go, Death.
Oh, the horse is going crazy.
Is going buck wild. Because his name is Buck. And he's wild.
He's not Buck.
Yeah, I know it's not Buck. Pretty sure it's Thomas. It's Buck.
It's Buck. Buck Wild. Whoa.
Yo, he said, I'm not about this world.
Michael
When
thought
she's
that was
done
funny.
with her job,
He gave you a shot.
I gotta.
go home.
Victory tastes so sweet.
Delicious. I also hope you're ready, because every time Michael's segment starts, his friends make him take a billion hot sauces.
Yeah. I'm glad that's for him.
Yeah, I'm the hot sauce
They do
server.
Ultimate, we gotta-
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna
have
That
any
being said,
spoons
Logan,
in my kitchen.
I'm gonna drop an
Battlefront 2
at in the.
I don't know if you have it on the PC.
I do.
But I will hand you your laptop back, and you're welcome to join Michael and play.
Michael, can I play Battlefront with you?
Sure.
I have no idea how the online mode works because I've never done it. But I do have it, and it might not be downloaded. You wanna
Yeah, I can.
start the download? I know I own it for sure. But I absolutely love that game. That game holds so much childhood. It is Michael in the background, Mr. Noah. He's back there.
I'm gonna use default.
Yes.
He waves.
There he is! Oh. Do a dance, Michael! Do a dance!
What's my
camera?
Boogie woogie woogie.
She's crying. Why don't you go in the pool?
Boogie woogie woogie.
Because it's so sad.
Boogie woogie woogie.
And then we're gonna go on adventures as Buck Wild.
Boogie woogie.
And we're gonna see what happens.
Boogie.
Because I think you can do that.
Oh,
I think you can do that.
Oh! Oh! He's out here, he's crazy.
I'm wildin'.
I'm wildin'. Oh, it's
It's
Lady's
the Wild
turn.
West out here.
The horse is sleeping standing up.
Hey, bruh. That horse has a red dot.
He's Buck Wild.
He's.
Why was that so loud?
What was this? Yeah, what was it? Well, someone probably coughed, and they were on the back porch in all likelihood. So they're just outside.
I should step outside and
The horse is going to mourn.
Oh no.
So sad.
Everyone dies.
Plays the horse.
This is
Jimothy
deja
Buck
vu, though.
Wild.
Abby's last year just led up to all of the Sims dying.
I just like
Yeah,
that.
that's
for
how
Abby,
you
it was
play.
She just eventually got to a point where she was like, alright, we've been playing for a while. I think it's time to
We're
murder
done.
everyone.
When you're doing a one-off campaign like this, that's the only way to end it.
You have to end it in death.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, that's depressing.
That's
Because-
life. Slash.
Yeah.
Down away the depression. Oh,
It's not working.
It's going away.
It's not working.
It's going away.
Dude, the first time we got last dab, Chandler was like over there. He walked all the way over here in front of the camera so he could go, and then walked all the way back.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, I got hit last. Dude, Ethan, my brother, and his friend got on here last night, and they just kept hit donoing. And then we told them that they could pay $60 to make one person do the last dab, and they immediately pulled their money together because they didn't have a whole lot left after donoing a bunch. And they were like, "Logan, do it."
Logan.
Yeah, they should have paid more attention to the donos when we did them. Because I think we got 3 donos for that wheel.
For that
Yeah.
one?
We're about to make so much
And then
money
they
with
learned
Michael.
about the hot sauce.
We'll see.
Yeah.
And then they learned about the hot sauce.
Yeah.
Hopefully for the children, we make so much money with Michael. Although I have to live with him.
Yeah.
So I have to deal with the consequences.
That's true.
That's okay.
He's not that bad.
It's a sacrifice that is much worth.
It is a sacrifice they are willing to take.
We are willing to take
I'm
that
ready. I'm ready.
sacrifice.
100%. I don't have to deal with any consequences.
Other than the $30 ultimate.
Oh, she's so sweet.
My body is
Yeah,
prepared.
I'm saying I don't have to deal with it once Michael takes it. I don't have to deal with any from him.
I don't know if my stomach can handle the
Much
onslaught
more of this.
of what's going to happen here in about 30 minutes. Maybe they'll just forget when Michael's time is.
Oh, if they
Noah's
spin
in
the
the
wheel,
chat.
does everybody have to do it?
If it's $30, I think is it
Noah's in the
30?
chat.
If it's ultimate, then we roll it and everybody's got to do it. If it is just specified to a singular person, then that singular person has to do it.
Wow, Logan, your laptop.
Yeah, it's fine.
It is
Just take it off or fly.
It's downloading a game.
4 years old, 5 years old.
Also, you've
4. It's 4 years old.
You've caused
Have,
many
like,
strains and pain.
6
Yeah.
different copies of every.
No, I don't. Not
He does.
anymore.
I fixed that.
Chandler fixed that year. That was that 2 years ago?
Yeah.
That was years ago.
2 years ago.
You came into my house, connected to my internet, with viruses, the likes of which I have never seen. Diseasing your computer. You knew about this for 3 years and did not tell me. How's it going?
That's a good. Just getting railed over here.
Yeah.
So now that all my Sims are dead, y'all want to see my crocheted animals?
This is
Alright,
Goldie.
sure.
from Animal
I mean, all the
Crossing.
Sims are dead.
This is my Nostalgiathon curated pics.
Oh,
that
okay.
I put out. So this is my Hestu. I've got like an entire shelf full of these things, but I've got every evolution. I got a Pikachu here. I got
Did you
Sleeping
crochet them, or
Kirby.
did you just buy them?
I made them.
Dope. They look awesome.
I have every evolution.
Show us the evolution.
Yeah, I want to see them.
Okay.
I want to see them.
Okay. Now that all the Sims are dead, yes.
Dope. Oh, they look so good. Wow, those are amazing.
Wow. She's gorgeous. She's beautiful. Who is she?
Slay Queen.
Ooh,
those look
Leafeon
really good,
and
too.
Flareon. Flareon.
Flareon.
Flareon.
It's Flareon. It's Flareon.
Oh, Glaceon. She's gorgeous.
Umbreon. Dope.
Beautiful. Look at her little circles. Done with you.
Oh. Sylveon. And Eevee.
Beautiful. And oh, look at the flappy ears.
I made these all in 1 month.
Whoa.
That's
And for
amazing.
half of it, I had COVID.
Oh, yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Oh, a social worker's coming.
Oh.
Oh, to take care of the children?
The
She's
horse.
talking about the horse.
The horse.
A horse.
Wait, what about the electric type? Jolteon.
You're correct.
Oh.
I forgot.
I was gonna say, I feel like there's one missing.
Hold on a second. Oh, and the fairy type.
Oh.
What's the fairy type's name?
Oh.
Oh, there they are.
Oh,
yes.
there it is. Yes.
Yes.
And Jolteon. Yeah, I don't remember the fairy. Dude,
What's
the
the
fairy
fairy
type
type?
must have been tough, bro. That looks all those extra.
Yeah.
Alright, now I can hear.
What's the fairy type's name?
Sylveon.
That one's Sylveon. What's the purple one?
I thought Sylveon was the psychic one.
This is Espeon.
Espeon.
Espeon, bro. Oh, I'm trolling.
Yeah.
out here.
Yeah,
Because
there
you
it is,
said
yeah.
Sylveon.
Yeah, I said Sylveon.
You
and I
said
was like,
Sylveon, and I
oh.
was like, I don't think that's right, but I can't remember what the actual
Yeah,
name is.
yeah.
I don't know, so I'm not gonna correct him.
There it is.
Super floppy.
And the little bows.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous.
I wonder if they're ever gonna make
Now
it.
I've got a pile of fluff on my desk.
That's exactly how I want to live my life.
This is fine. This is fine. This one's special because it's got a different kind of yarn for the everything.
Whoa, that's
Oh,
a
it's got
fluffy
like
yarn.
the fluffy yarn, yeah. Look at that tail!
It's a
Take a
big
look
poof.
at that snout.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah. So that, I guess that's... These are like 3 years old now, which makes me feel weird.
Oh.
I'm old.
Yeah.
I'm also old.
I don't feel like I should... I feel like I've had these for very much not that amount of time. I've been... COVID was way too long ago now.
That's really
So what are we doing now? Am I continuing to play, or...
I mean, you've
I've
got...
got 30 minutes, so yes.
I've got 30 minutes. Let's see here.
What are you doing? Is that your ear?
Yeah, it is.
Logan!
There's only so much you can do with The Sims.
It's not that weird.
You gotta stop.
What do you mean? You just grab the top.
Mine doesn't make a popping noise.
Because it's... it's not that
Oh my
weird.
god, look at this
Does your
hairstyle.
ear... is that normal?
No. You just pull outwards because it's like, yeah, and then
What is he doing?
No, you have to
Okay,
grab the end.
alright.
I'm on the end.
Yeah, and
Is this a
it's
bald
like,
child?
It's just cartilage.
It's
just a little
Caillou!
hard. Yeah.
Mine doesn't still make a snapping noise. Like, I can hear it, but it's... Yours makes like a snapping noise.
Well, yeah, I can do it better with my right hand because, you know.
Is he a criminal?
I should do it for that.
Toddler sport coach, and he's thinking about crime and fishing.
What is wrong with you?
Can you?
I've never
know
been
what I'm
more
gonna do.
upset.
Why? It wasn't that upsetting.
It was very upsetting.
Do they have a kitchen? Where's their kitchen? There's
Okay.
their kitchen.
Sucks to suck
Yeah,
around.
exactly. Get wrecked, loser.
Bullied. I'm bullied everywhere. Now give it.
Okay, here you go.
I ate that L.
Tough.
It's tough. Got an emo boy.
Yummy. This was actually really good. This has like half the amount of caffeine that I normally drink, so this is good.
We're gonna make mac
Yeah,
and
but,
cheese.
like, a crazy amount of sugar.
I'm
What
young,
is
I can
it?
handle sugar.
No, I know that, but the
Yeah.
crash from sugar, dude.
I'm going to bed soon,
Yeah.
because I'll try to be here
Is
really
that
early
a
tomorrow.
what kind of energy drink is that?
I'm telling you guys out.
It's a Monster Juice
Mm-hmm.
energy drink.
I don't drink energy drinks, so I don't know.
I don't
I
either.
don't know.
I drink Bang
My
Energy
mom
a
always
lot.
drank the white monsters.
I drink. I've never had. I don't really like Monster. The only reason I got Monster is because Abby likes Monster, and she wanted a bunch for the night shift. So I got a couple for myself. But no, I'm a big Bang guy. I drink Bang because usually Monster does not have enough caffeine to get me going.
You're a Big Bang guy.
You like The Big Bang Theory, the show?
I've never watched it.
You said you're a Big Bang guy, and I was
Well, Bang is the drink.
yeah, I know.
She's making fun of you.
Oh darn it!
I'm making fun
Yeah.
of you.
Just call me fat.
Both things aren't things to be proud of.
She's calling me fat, bro.
I want to see if I can burn the house down. I want to see if it's possible.
made me remember Abby's playthrough where her house kept setting
Oh.
on fire.
You know, I've never had the white monster, and I would consider trying it. Jacob said that it's fire. He said it's fire.
Is it like the
Imagine
mystery
if
Airheads flavor?
somebody
That's a
did
good question.
an energy drink tier.
You know, I've never had the ghost energy drinks, but I've seen their flavors, and their flavors are mad interesting. Like, there's like Swedish fish. Yeah,
We
I
don't
know.
want that.
No, that sounds good.
No.
The stinky ones in the can?
No, the gummy ones.
Oh my god.
What are you talking about?
I'm so sorry. I don't know why my head went to that. I was thinking about the like stinky can fish.
Oh, sardines.
Not sardines.
Are
There
there?
might be
Swedish fish are
sardines, but there's like a specific like Swedish stinky fish.
Oh, I don't know.
Anchovies?
Huh?
This is just
anchovies.
Anchovies?
No.
Like, is it candy?
No, it's
The
fish.
children just look like smaller versions of people.
Stinky Swedish fish.
Just like
Surströmmings.
Those look like.
Yeah, they're a specific kind of fish.
Oh, okay.
It's a herring.
Oh.
Herring.
Oh, interesting. He said orange cream is the best. I don't like orange cream. Like orange creamsicles, I don't like them.
You don't like them? I love orange cream.
No, apparently there's an orange cream ghost, but I don't think I'd like it. I don't really like orange cream.
I mean, you might like it because it might not taste like orange cream, actually.
Well, I'm pretty sure it does.
It's a traditional dish from northern Sweden that arose from
Oh,
the 16th
she started a fire.
century when Sweden had a salt shortage.
How do you have a salt shortage? I feel like that's everywhere. Isn't it? It's like a rock. It's like.
You gotta find it.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you've played Minecraft, right?
Yeah.
You know how you can sometimes, not find diamonds?
No. You just go into creative mode on this phone.
You don't ever go to creative mode in real
You
life?
don't ever go to creative mode in real life? Okay, come on now. Oh, they don't have the herring flavor, Brooke. Sorry.
Lol. I don't think they have the herring flavor, lol. I don't understand what, I haven't, because I know about those from watching like YouTubers eat them, right? Because they're super stinky.
Yeah.
They're supposed to supposedly have like a good salty taste, but they're just real smelly.
Rancid.
And I've been eating Swedish fish lately because my mom got me a ton of Swedish fish.
You mean like the candy?
The candy.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why my brain
I don't know why
makes
you went for the
the
fish.
smelly fish when I haven't watched a video about them in literal years.
Bruh. Yeah, no, there's a Swedish fish flavor, and I bet you it's banging.
I'll bet you.
They also have a bunch of Sour Patch Kids ones. Like for each flavor of Sour Patch Kid. Like there's a blue
Honestly,
raspberry Sour Patch and a green apple Sour Patch.
I really liked Sour Patch, but then I had like one day where I ate like a ton.
Way too many of them.
And my tongue was like
Oh, dude, torn up.
swollen
Yeah.
and
Oh,
torn and
no.
everything, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of how I got out on sunflower seeds. I would eat like a bag and a half a day.
Oh.
And it would tear my mouth up.
Yeah.
From all the salt. And so yeah, no, I just don't eat them as much.
Yeah. Rough times.
Yeah, sad.
Do you know there's a Sour Patch Kids cereal?
Oh gosh, that sounds awful.
Yeah. Turns your milk all sour.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Sour milk?
Well,
Oh
from the
god,
Sour
I'd rather
Patch
have that
Kids,
with
yeah.
water.
The Sour Patch Kids cereal makes it all
Disgusting.
gross. I don't know how I'd feel having a house like that, where you have to go outside and on to the deck to get into my office.
I don't think he did. He just walked upstairs.
Yeah.
No, I think that's outside. He was outside.
I think you're just tripping, dog.
I'm fully not tripping. He
You're
walked outside
fully
to get
tripping.
up to the office.
Yeah, he walked outside upstairs.
Oh, there's no roof. Oh, what is
Yeah, there is.
that?
That's what I'm saying.
You walk on the roof.
Maybe it's
That's it.
like maybe it's like a guest house. Maybe that's like the guest house, but it's just the only room in the house that has a computer.
So this man just got money.
Yeah.
This man got money.
Maybe this man just got money.
He got money.
No, like what's going on with this? So like, yeah, it is a guest house.
Oh, okay.
It's a guest house. But there's no stairs internally. Oh. I'm trying to go find the nightlife.
What are you guys doing?
We're dancing.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
What, you didn't see us doing the boogie boogie earlier?
Heavy.
Boogie boogie, yeah, boogie boogie, boogie boogie, yeah, boogie boogie.
I also, again, I'm a great speller. I'm a great speller. I don't.
Oh, what was it this time?
I went to go spell falls, and instead of FALLS, it was FOLLS.
Falls.
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 As he falls.
They fall.
He falls over.
He's
You-
gone. He's
You
done.
type
He's
in a
gone.
particular
He's fallen
accent.
over.
He's gone. He's done.
I'm not this bad at spelling.
You type with an accent.
Typing with an accent.
Yeah, kind of right now.
He's fallen.
Bottle.
It's
Fall.
from Brooklyn, New York.
Fall with the bottle.
I'm walking here.
Bottle falling.
I'm walking.
I'm walking.
I'm trying to walk. That's
Poor man.
I can't read that. Oh, it says swim. It took me, at first I saw scream. I saw, like, his head and the only option was scream.
What was that?
That's my scream. What was yours? That was your scream? Find the future, fly.
Oh, belly, 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 belly. Belly, 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 belly. He's just having a great time.
Rocking in my hair.
You got hair?
Oh, he drives?
You drive.
Wow. Rich man.
Imagine affording to drive.
Yeah, well, imagine not just riding a horse everywhere and then
Yeah.
dying in a pool.
Imagine.
Imagine.
Couldn't be me.
Imagine.
I could not do that.
Imagine.
Cringe.
Facts.
Zelda.
Ding dong.
Hi. Oh my god. I hate the controls. Come on. He's not walking to her. He's walking to the swings. Very brusquely. She's thinking about
Dude, she's
money
way
while
better at swinging
swinging.
than him.
Is she wearing shoes? Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Yeah? Yeah,
They
she's
look
wearing
like
shoes.
very thin sandals.
Yeah.
Hooray! Friendship meter go up. Ugh.
Is that what's happening to us right now? Hooray!
Hooray!
Our friendship meter's going up.
Yibbidi-babbidi-babboo-bop.
Royce went swimming.
Oh, taking a dip.
Taking a relaxing swim. And refreshing
And he
way to spend
died.
a hot afternoon. Yes,
All right,
I'm gonna keep that.
I think I could make this work.
Hooray! Chandler did it.
I think I can make this work.
Hip hip.
Hooray! Hooray!
Oh, she loafing.
Hooray!
Yeah, I don't.
She's
What are you
loafing.
looking at? You don't have to look. You're playing. What's wrong with you? Huh?
I can look.
No. Well, you might tell people.
Can you keep a secret? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, what is
I
happening?
thought that person was naked. Just
Bro, the werewolf's beard.
It's Molly
Wow.
Fred.
Is it the same one?
It's
oh
the
my
same
god.
one!
Yes.
She's scratching up a bench! What a menace!
This is side.
A menace!
Menace.
Molly. Oh my god, it's a cat.
A menace.
Hey, Brooke, can you go turn the printer on?
Go turn the printer on.
And then wait for me to print this?
I'm gonna send you in there with the cat.
So, funny thing, Freya is directly in front of the screen I'm supposed to be looking at. And just sitting there.
You missed.
Alright, here you go.
Just sitting there.
Hey, Brooke, can you go? Can you
that's my headphones.
Brooke, can you go turn the printer on and then hang out until it prints and then bring me the printed?
Jesus Christmas!
Christmas Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Logan, please stop littering in my apartment.
I'm not littering.
Please stop throwing trash in my apartment.
That's not trash, it's a sticker.
Okay, please stop throwing things in my apartment.
Sorry, I was testing out my high school abilities.
Your ability to be an immature high schooler?
Yeah, I'm pretty good
Go
at it.
into every piece of furniture.
If I can be the immature high schooler, I can teach them. And that's how I'm going to be a great math teacher.
Michael, look at Freya.
Dude, what did that chessboard ever do to this lady?
So
Everything.
so
Wow, like she must have had a traumatic experience at that board.
She became a werewolf because
Due to that
because
chessboard.
of the chess
Timothy
master who was
Baca
there.
has been adopted.
The
Oh, good.
person, the chess master who played her at that board was taking too long in his turn, which made a werewolf appear, and she wasn't able to escape because the game wasn't over yet. And she was never one to run away from a proper chess challenge, and so she's upset.
That would be upsetting. That would be immensely upsetting.
Oh.
I would scratch that board up if I were that werewolf.
She's got
Dude, holy
she's
cow.
got veins in her
Oh my
face.
gosh.
Yep.
Oh, dude.
I'm trying to print it, Brooke.
Dude, he stank. He needs to go take a shower.
Yep.
Logan.
Logan.
Yes.
Please stop pushing my carpet.
I have no clue.
I am printing it, Brooke. Give it a sec. Yeah, give it a sec. Jeez.
Jiminy Christmas.
Everybody hits her with a. Everybody ends up hitting her, and no wonder she's mean. Because everybody does this.
Everyone smells and then beats her with the
Newspaper.
newspaper.
She's got really good sense of smell, and that's why she's just upset. Major jump to enemy.
Oh, not you. Don't come over here.
Escaped.
That's okay. As long as he doesn't, attack me. Oh, hey.
Look at that. Look at the the graphics.
Nothing's wrong with me. I can do what I want.
I think I did pretty good.
I think you did too.
I think I wrote
Seeing as I sped read all of that.
Relatively fleshed out a very small 6-page worth of campaign.
Oh, that's plenty.
Nice.
I think that's enough.
He sent me a real big glare as soon as I dropped him in there.
Well, he's a stinky butthole.
He is a stinky butthole.
I thought you said sticky, and I was like,
Nah.
Yes. Is it downloaded, Jim?
Yes, it is.
Dope.
You know, because
I'll need to pull my mouse out.
okay, so my sim just went to this place for his job as a toddler sports coach.
if you're gonna sit over here, then
I'd have to use the couch.
yeah, you have to use the couch.
So I'll sit over there.
Ray's on the
Because
floor.
you know.
There it is.
She lays on the floor like a dog,
Good job.
and it's the cutest thing.
Oopsie poopsie.
Do we know whose cups these are?
Those are.
Some of those are milk cups.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Zelda one. I don't know, but the pink one was definitely Noah's.
The Zelda one was a milk cup for Skylar.
Yep, and then the pink one was milk
spicy?
cup for yeah. I'm a real man. I drink water. I'm kidding.
I'm
Those
gonna
were
last
awful.
stab
Don't
you
last
right
at me.
now.
Don't last at me. Please don't last at me. It was a joke. It was a joke.
I'm getting along out right now.
Beanie.
No.
Beanie.
A baked bean.
Baked bean.
A baked bean. A baked bean.
A baked bean.
A baked bean.
Michael does a good one.
Yeah, he does. That was impressive.
Thank you.
Michael, can you play the metal pipe noise?
Does someone have Discord Nitro? They can do that for me.
Gong, gong, gong,
No,
gong.
just play it so that it goes through my mic from your phone. Like I don't want to blow out their ears, and I think it'll like be quiet enough from your phone.
I want my ears
So-
to be destroyed.
Yesterday, when you were playing the cave, and you kept dropping that box full of glass, every time it fell, I just thought of the metal pipe MP3.
Oh, that one.
That. Yeah. Why are you quacking?
I quack at
Why are you quacking?
Oh.
Because I can.
I quack it to you, monsieur.
Monsieur, I
Monsieur.
eat your bread. Your bread is mine. Quack, 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 quack. Oh my. I almost watched you.
Clapping.
Thank you, Chandler.
Okay, how are we doing this?
I almost watched the impulsive thought happen.
How does it happen? How do I quack?
I wish I had Discord Nitro. I'd drop the pipes right now.
Was...
Michael, how do I
Oh,
quack?
Jujutsu Kaisen just dropped? When?
Yeah. Yesterday.
Oh!
No, day before yesterday.
Is it just the first episode or is the whole season out?
It's just, dude, they release them one episode at a time.
Well, I wasn't sure if it was the last episode or if it was the first episode.
Not anime.
Okay, cool.
Not
So they
anime.
started to
Gosh,
release
do you guys
Jujutsu
even
Kaisen.
watch anime? You
Yes.
don't know that they only release anime one episode?
But yes, it started dropping. Oh, but
Okay,
because
I'm
they
satisfied.
won't say it, and I told them to. Those noises. All right, it was funny for a second. Now it's just.
Well, they got the movie first for Jujutsu Kaisen. They got the movie and then the show. I think that's plenty of time.
First?
Yeah, the movie came out first because it was like a prequel. It was before the time of Itadori.
So a prequel came out first.
It's strange that a prequel came out before.
Season 2. Well, I think they were
The
just.
prequel implies that
No,
it
no,
was
no. The show
released
came out,
later.
then the prequel.
Season 1 came out,
Yes.
then the movie, now season 2.
Now it's season 2.
Okay.
I think they were stalling to make sure that the show was going to be good, which I have no problem with.
They did that for Seven Deadly Sins too, and then the next season came out and it was trash anyway.
Well, Seven Deadly Sins is kind of mid, anyways.
So I.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I kind of enjoyed the first season, but it was also a little uncomfortable.
I really liked the first season.
Yeah, I did too, but like,
Well, I know
it made me a
that you
little
were- yes.
uncomfortable.
You should see some of the animes Chandler watches. If that
Well,
makes
I
you
know.
uncomfortable. Right.
I've watched a couple of them because I get suggestions all the time. Goblin Slayer was intense, but it was also like one of the best animes I've ever watched. So it's intense though.
That's the really gory one, right?
Oh yeah.
It's kind of gory.
It's
more that it just covers some very dark themes.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, it hits you right off the rip. Really, is what happens. They hit a dark theme in the first episode, and it's like, wow, okay, that's how we're starting.
Know what we're signing up for.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, this is empty now.
Yeah,
Listen,
personally,
he
if
says
that was
stand
me,
up and go stand in the office for 5 minutes while you wait for my thing to print. He can throw away a Pepsi can.
you know, that is actually fair. I'll give you that. All right, let me load up. Would you pass me my? Yeah, leave it plugged in and all that. Just yeah, there we go. Cool. It's not too in your way, is it?
No, it's not. As
Wonderful.
long as I'm not in your way.
No, you're not.
I can scooch over closer to Chandler too once he sits down.
I'm gonna load the game up and get it ready for.
Trying to figure out how to get on the online part.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure how that works, so we're gonna. Where's my mouse?
Is it on? Did you turn it on?
Thanks, bro.
You're welcome.
Oh, turn down the DPI.
All right. I'm done.
All right, we're good. We're gonna go to Chandler. We're going to go
Intermission. Hit it.